All right, so I'm not sure who all is here, if anybody. Gotta hide this. Come back to the comments. All right. Tonkin's here. That's always a good thing. It's just amazing to me that, oh my God, where to fucking start on this? Just fucking absolutely boggles my mind. It's like, all right, so I got friends that are having a riff. For whatever fucking reason, they're having a riff. And granted, that's going to happen. Absolutely, it's going to fucking happen, and there's no way to stop it. There's no way to prevent it. Granted, that's going to happen. It's got to happen, and they've got to come to their own resolution. In the words of the late great Rodney King, why can't we all just get along? And that came back from the riots down in Southern California many years ago, decades ago. But why can't we all just get along? I guess the real problem that I'm having is with YouTube. I'm seeing friends fighting. Granted, these are people I've never met face to face, have never been in a position to touch either one of them. Well, actually, no, I was in a position to touch one. But in general, these are people that never come face to face. I'm friends with both of them, but they're having this riff. They're having this shit going on, and they're not getting along. And I understand that. It's okay to disagree with somebody. It's okay to have fucking fights. It's okay to have major shouting matches in disagreement. I get that. I'm just hoping that since I'm friends with both of them, that I don't get brought into the mix. While you two are having your spat, while you two are having it out, if you're in a bloodthirst fucking knockdown, drag out yelling match, don't bring me in, because I will not take sides. Both of you are friends of mine. And why can't we all just get along? What is so majorly wrong with everybody to where we can't get along? It's a very simple thing. It is really fucking simple. You don't have to share the same views. It's okay to have a difference of opinion. It's okay to have a different outlook. You don't have to love everyone. It's not a rule of life. You don't have to love everyone. But it's also okay to disagree. That's totally okay. Have a difference of opinion. That's fine. Having a difference of opinion is nothing to fight about. It's damn sure okay to have discussions on that. That's good content. That is, oh my God. Fuck, so much of fucking YouTube, okay? So much of the shit that I see on YouTube is just one channel restreaming another. Why? Why would you restream another channel? The first thing that comes to my mind is because you have no available content. You have nothing to feed off of. All right. The second thing is because you're just like too lazy to put any effort into streaming. Granted, I don't put a lot of effort into my streams. They just happen. And most of them happen willy-nilly, no set time, no preset time. Just whenever the mood strikes me. That's when the majority of mine happen. But the thing is, if you're going to have your disagreement with somebody, great. Fine, go ahead. Just remember, we all live on the same planet. We all do. We all have to share this. And if you guys want to have your disagreements, fine, go ahead. Go ahead, absolutely go ahead. Get it out. But please have some resolution goal in mind while you're doing it. And if there can be no meetings of the mind or meeting of the minds, there can be no resolution. But it is okay to have disagreements. Just please, if you all are going to fight, which I'm sorry, but it kind of irritates me when both of them are friends, it's going to bother me, but it's not my fight. And if that's the way it has to be, so be it. But please, neither of you drag me into the middle, because I'm not going to choose sides. I will stay as neutral as I possibly can. And I will validate your opinions, your thoughts where I deem appropriate. Well, this person said this person said that. Yeah, and that's probably bad. And it will go the other way when they do it. I mean, I'm not going to choose sides. I will stay as neutral as possible. As hard as that will be, and at some points we'll probably tune out because I just don't want to hear the fighting. I just want us all to get along. And I know that is not like a common factor, especially in this community, because this is a community based on drama. That's a given. That is an absolute fucking given. But I don't want to be part of all of it. Jimmy on that last panel. Oh yeah, he started going in on me. Fine. Okay. So Jimmy's got a problem with me for something I have done. Well, Jimmy, this would be like the best place to get that out there, because I won't tell you, well, I got to go to bed. I'll sit and listen as long as you want to beat me up, because I'm the other half of that issue. So I will be there. But I really just don't know why we can't all get along. Okay. And I said it on Golden's panel before I came here. Before I started this one. I'm only going to be live for so long unless somebody comes up and has something they want to talk about. But I mean, it is just that. Yes, I've done some shit. Yes, I've gotten myself into trouble. Yes, I have been used. Absolutely, I have. I cannot say that it won't happen again. I can just say that, yes, it has happened. So she'll start going up for this, that, the other thing. It's going to happen. Life is turning me the way that I am. Damn sure didn't start out this way, but I'm getting more jaded and more cynical every day of the year. Every day of my life, I'm getting more jaded and more cynical. But that's just what life is giving me. So I'm feeding off of the information I'm given. And that's the information I'm being given. So yeah, I get that. I guess this would be called the life learning curve. Okay. So, I mean, that's what it is. So I got like 4 more minutes before I shut this fucker down. Because I'm not good at monologues. You all know that. If you've been here at any fucking point, I can only do monologues for so long. Other than that, I can't. No. Monologues are very limited. I never go into a stream, and yeah, maybe I should do that. Go into a stream with a fucking hour-long monologue, pre-planned, dedicated for it. But that's just not how I've done it thus far. But I think maybe I need to start doing that, because when I start a panel, I don't have the big subscriber base to where somebody wants to jump up on the panel and sit there and keep me from the monologue mode to the preaching mode. No, it just doesn't happen for me. And that's okay. That's okay. But I think I need to get like a monologue prepared, like at least a 45-minute monologue prepared, to where I can just go on and preach and talk about this, that, the other thing before I even post the link. Because I see other panels go, and I'm not going to mention names. But they start their panel. They've got a monologue prepared, and they sit there and they go through this monologue, and people in chat are asking for the link, but the channel owner is not paying attention to chat for like 45 minutes, and then finally decides to post the link. And they were able to keep 20, 30, 40, however many people in the chat without posting the link. When I go live, I post the link immediately because I know that I have no monologue prepared. I'm not really coming in with a game plan. So I do that, just trying to keep it going. But yeah, I said I was going to go like 10 minutes. I think I'm somewhere close to that. I think I am. I'm not sure. Let me check. Am I close to that yet? Oh, 11 minutes. Okay, so I'm over my 10-minute mark. All right, so I guess this is like do or die, because I am out of feels right now. The StreamYard, I'm like, what? I swear I posted that. Oh my god. Okay. Let me try this again, see if I can get it right. Thank you, Tonkin, for pointing that out, because I thought it was there. All right, so come back here. We'll paste it, post it, pin it. Is it there? Is it there? Is it there? Okay, it is there now. Okay. My bad. I thought I did that first because that's like the first thing I try and accomplish is posting the link and pinning the link. And apparently I misstepped. Again. Surprise, surprise. But seriously, I just want to know why we can't get along. And like I say, it's okay to have a difference of opinion. It is totally okay. And it's admirable because that means you are not the same person. You're different human beings, and that's okay. Let's see. I guess like one of the biggest questions going around now is myself and Betty. Let's see. How do I go about describing this? Interesting question. The best way to describe it. Especially because I had a panel titled Intro. And that was the first time that anything was announced. How do I go about this? Well, let's see. As it stands, I knew that's who it would be. Industry.
Hey, DFK.
Hey, Tonkin, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm doing okay, but I wouldn't trust Golden as far as I can throw her. I'm just saying that.
All right, and you would say that based on what?
Well, her secretly sharing private messages of mine, and I'm getting it third hand back to me. So,
okay,
it's just totally out of order.
Okay, well, I will just take like secondhand information. Myself speaking would be firsthand, and I would be the only one that could classify firsthand of what I've said.
Yeah.
Information that somebody comes back at me with would be secondhand. So I will take Golden at secondhand in that description. Golden has never said and I mean anything ill of me.
That you know of. That you know of.
Okay, well, if
Just
anybody
say,
knows any differently, I would love to see the evidence. To say it is one thing, to prove it another. I have
yeah,
never myself heard Golden say one bad thing about me.
yeah, I know, but I had trust in Golden. I did like Golden, and
Oh,
she got
I still
she
have
got a few
trust in
things
her.
wrong about what I was saying in
That's
private,
all right.
and she doesn't even want to hear it now. The other week when when I came up in panel, I tried. She weren't in a listening mood. She just wanted to have a go and spin her narrative. So
And
drop me down, try to pretend to ask me questions, then when come back up, not bothering listening to my answer. So what does that say? If I think that is a pretty narcissistic attitude, really.
okay, was that her panel?
That was her panel a couple of weeks ago. Yes, you remember you was on it, but you was on it just before I came up. I know it's some time ago.
Yeah, honestly, I don't remember. It might have been a fuzzy night for DFK.
Yeah, I think it pretty was.
So, but I mean, to if you have a problem with a channel owner, yeah, your first line of recourse is to go on their panel. But
which I
also
did,
understand.
today, and I was
Right.
just totally ignored. I was waiting for her to say something. She never did. So I stayed
Rogue
for 5 minutes.
Nightmare, sweetheart.
Hey,
I
Rogue.
sorry, I just had to shout out Rogue Nightmare.
Oh, me too.
But when you go on somebody on a channel owner's panel and you have an issue with them, understand that if you speak ill of them, they're likely going to drop you.
Yeah, I know.
It's
But
like a given.
when they drop you, ask you questions down in the basement, knowing you can't answer them when you're down in the basement, and then when you come back up, not willing to hear the answers. What's that say? That's a narcissistic attitude. That's a one-minded attitude.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. How
Honestly,
could I got to correct
I'm
this.
seeing Golding in a totally different light now, and I am not liking what I'm seeing. I used to like her.
Hey Ken, you'll be blue now. I don't know how that got overlooked for so fucking long. I just realized it. So you'll be on blue now, and if you refresh your YouTube feed, you will see blue before you type anything. I trust you to respect the rules that I have in place. No doxing. The main rule that I have about that: no phone numbers. Period. Okay, that is like the number one goal. No phone numbers, with the exception of 867-5309. Okay, that's the only phone number that I will allow in my chat. Period. Because that was Jesse's girl, that was Stacy's mom. Yeah, so that's the only one that I will allow, because you call that number and surprisingly enough, you will not reach Jenny at the end of that number. But yeah, you were saying, Tonkin, I'm sorry. I got distracted by that.
Well, I'll just warning you. Do not discuss anything private with Golden, because if she thinks something of you, she will use it against you, and she will share it.
Okay.
Even though she said but she will blatantly lie to you and say she won't share it until you press her, and then, oh yeah, I did share that with Bones. Oh, is that the only person you shared it with? Yes. And a bit later on, oh, I also shared it with Shiva because I trust Shiva as well. So that's two people. When first she said no, I don't share. She didn't share nothing with no one. So she is a liar. She
Okay,
is
well,
a liar. She can't be trusted.
okay, well, to this point, I absolutely trust her. I absolutely do.
Well, okay. Well, I'm just warning you, mate.
Yeah, it's okay.
If she don't
And
like what you're saying, that's it.
I appreciate the warning.
Yeah. I know. I know. I'm just saying you can do what you want, mate. After all, you're your own person. But personally, I wouldn't trust her as far as I can throw her now. That's it.
Well, I know that I can throw people pretty far.
Oh, me too. Me too. We could get a good curl on her, I reckon, and all.
Yeah. Oh shit! Back in the day, back in like the late '90s, when I started working in a warehouse throwing tires, I was in a bar, and some dude was talking bad about one of my buddies in that bar, and I grabbed that guy, and I had him face to face with me, and I'm not holding him in any threatening manner. I'm just like got my hands up by the side of his head and just trying to get him to focus on me because I was the one talking to him. I was right there in his face. And my buddy was walking behind him and he fucking flinched. And I grabbed a hold of him. At that point, I actually grabbed a hold of him. I says, "What are you doing?" He says, "He's walking behind me. He's going to hurt me." It's like, dude, he's not going to go. He's not going to go through me to get to you. Okay. I'm the one talking to you. He's just walking up to get a drink. Relax. And I told him this, and then like shit, not even a minute later, my buddy's walking back to go back to his seat after he got his drink, and the dude flinched again. And I reasserted myself again because I mean, at that point, I was just like relaxed and just trying to get his attention. And he reasserted himself, and it's like, dude, you're not. Trust me, you're not going to go through me to get to him. And he proceeded to try. So I did a little 180 move while I had a hold of the collar of his shirt, and I threw him 20 feet across the bar.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, dude, trust me, he's not gonna be a match for that. Now you want to try this again? We can be civil again, but don't do that. It's not going to get you anywhere. And at that point, I was down to like 230 pounds after losing like 25 pounds of dead weight at work. And it's like, dude, you're not going to succeed here. But of course, that was then. This is now. And now I'm just like totally fucking out of shape and fat and old. So same don't apply.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, dude, you got to like trust the here present in your face at some point in your life. You got to trust that. And that's where I'm at. I trust people at face value from what I see.
Yeah.
Not really knowing them outside of fucking YouTube. I'm just going off the base that I have. They're on YouTube. That's it.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what I was going to for Golden. All the time that I've known her, I thought, yeah, she's a straight, honest person. She'll keep things private. No. Totally wrong there. I was.
Well, as far as I know, she's every interaction between her and I, she's kept private.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope she keeps it that way. I hope she keeps it that way.
And if she's certain of that, there's nothing there that could be questioned. Everything's been on the up and up. There's been nothing that could be anywhere construed as to like inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
It's all there. And if anybody questions me about it, and if they can show documentation as to why they're asking about it, absolutely, I'll respond to it. But if they just want to just like put out blatant half truths and whole lies, however you want to define that,
yeah,
I'm not going
that's
to
what Golden was putting out a couple of weeks ago. Half truths, all the time.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, to say, oh, well, go. So if somebody were to come up on my panel and says, oh, well, Golden showed me these messages you've been exchanging back and forth, and this is what I'm seeing. Oh, that you told her this? Okay, well, show the message. Show proof that it actually came from Golden, and then I'll respond to it. Sure to that? No, it'll get no recognition because I have everything, every message between Golden and I have.
Yeah.
Golden and I, in outside of YouTube, we have one forum, and that's text messages, not Messenger, text messages. They are all there, every single one of them. Nothing has been deleted. I know it's possible to unsend a message from Messenger. That shocked me. It's like I didn't know that was even possible. That just came to light like not even a month ago, or somewhere close to a month ago, somewhere give or take. I didn't know it was possible to unsend a message. I was shocked by that.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. It's like, wow. So when I get drunk and stupid and I send something on Messenger, and then after I send it, I realize how stupid it is, I can unsend it. That's cool. Why can't I have that opportunity on spoken words? I can unsay something stupid that I realize after the fact. That'd be pretty fucking cool. It's like a little snippet into the movie Click, to where you can rewind like 10 seconds. Fucking amazing. Hello.
Yeah. Well, here's another lie. What Golden said. She said I started deleting those messages from her after I went on Bird's panel. That is a total and utter lie, because I deleted the first lot of messages about a week and a half after I posted them, because I was severing contact with about 5 or 6 different people in Discord at that time, and I was deleting all my messages for all of them. So she's using that as a narrative that I am lying and I've put stuff in there which I don't want out. No.
All right. So how to probe into this like delicately, because Tonkin,
yeah,
I consider you a brother. We're going through the same circle of life that everybody faces, but I still consider you a brother for manning up and walking through the circle of life. Your undeleting message, or your deleting sent messages. Is there any way to prove when those messages got deleted? Because she's saying that you did it at this point, and you're saying you did it at another point, a totally different time. Is there any way to show when messages got deleted?
There's no time starting, but there is a way, but it will take too long to do it for me, and I need a computer.
Okay. The reason I'm asking that is because because you're saying one time era, she's saying a totally different thing as to when they got deleted. So
yeah, I know why she thinks it got deleted that time, because after she saw what happened on Bird's panel, she went back into my messages to have a look at them and realized they was deleted then. At that time, she realized. She didn't know exactly when I deleted them, but I am being open and honest. I deleted the first lot of conversations with her, which was, I think, was from the 29th of June. I deleted them a week and a half after we stopped contact for a while. That was it. I actually thought I had bumped her off of my messages. I thought I had deleted them like I deleted her from my messages, like I deleted 4 others at that time.
Okay, well, see, I'm not privy to the messages that you and her shared.
Yeah, I know you're not privy, but Bones is.
I don't know what the content was.
Bones shared it with.
No idea what the content of those messages was. I'm not going to ask what the content of those messages pertain to. But the question I have, is there any way to document when those messages got deleted? Because there is a difference of opinion between you and her, because you were the only two privy to the information contained in those messages, and I'm not going to try. I'm not going to
Yeah,
probe into
until
what
she
the
decided
content was.
to share them. Yeah.
But is there any way to document when those messages got deleted? Because that would solve a lot. Because
Oh.
you're saying one thing, she's saying something entirely different. So the people that are out there that want to take sides, they would have something to base their opinion on. If it can be documented to, okay, so who's telling the truth? Because he's saying this, she's saying this. Who's to say who is right? But if there's a way to document when they got deleted, then sides can be taken if that's what people want to do.
Yeah. But anyway, if she's got the screenshots of my messages, what does it matter if I deleted them anyway? And that's another thing. Why would you want to take screenshots of a private message between someone? If not for nefarious reasons later on.
I got no answer for that. Actually, I really have no answer for that.
That is a sign of someone being very nefarious, in my eyes, really. Because if she's taking screenshots, she's actually preempting something, isn't she? Supposed to be like a normal backwards and forwards conversation. Eh?
Again, no answer.
You think about why are you taking screenshots of private DMs between two people if you're not going to do something with them later? So you can't be trusted.
Actually, I still feel that Golden can be trusted. I have no questions on Golden. I do have questions on a lot of people and what their intent is, but I've never questioned Golden's intent.
But even when with
the information,
outright lies and says she doesn't,
even with the information you've just given me,
I did.
Even with the information you've just given me, I still trust Golden.
Okay, well,
if there was anybody out there that could give specific information, or better yet, a video or audio recording of Golden speaking ill of me, short of that, I will continue to trust the woman. Absolutely, I will.
Yeah. Well
until I actually hear her voice speaking ill of me, I will trust the woman. I base my opinions of people on what I know of that person. I don't care who it is, how many people are talking bad about that person, who's got what to say, unless I hear it for myself.
Yeah, and it happens to you.
Voice, I'm going to trust that person.
No, DFK, that's exactly the attitude I had towards Golden until she did that to me.
All right, well, Tonkin, I remember not that long ago that you were being spoken ill of. And you came up on my panel, and I always appreciate that. Trust me, Tonkin, you have no idea how highly I speak of you as far as panels go. Because I can run a 4-hour panel, and I think I've done that a few times, where you were there for 95% of that panel. You were the first one to click and join up to where I wasn't going through a monologue, because God knows my monologues could never go that long, but you were the first one to come up. And then the conversation started to flow.
Yeah. So
as far as that goes, you were like the most valuable player that I have. You are my MVP. You are my MVP. And I've spoken on that, and I make no qualms about that. There's no misconstruing that. That is just my opinion. If somebody wants to speak ill about you, I will be right there. If they cannot show me any reason to justify their feelings, I'm going to have the same view of you that I have. And if they do show me something that is possible to change my view of you, I'm going to talk to you about that. And I'm going to damn sure get your take on it before my view changes. People can come up, they can say whatever the fuck they want about anybody they fucking choose to. I don't care. This is the panel to do it. This is First Amendment. First Amendment applies here. But you want to come up and you want to speak ill of somebody, just have your ducks in a row, have your documentation, have your proof.
Yeah, I know.
To just come up here and speak ill on somebody or say this, that, the other thing about whoever, yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that forum to do it. But at some point, if you're going to ramble on about this and say how bad this person is and why you deem them as bad, have some documentation to back it up other than just your words.
Yeah, I know. Well, you saying that, it was actually on your panel where I actually found out that Golden was sharing my DMs. Because Bird came up in your chat.
Okay. All right. So looking back on that, because I saw the video that Buddy Wart put up.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one he's got titled "Serpy Can't Be Trusted."
Yeah.
Okay. Are you referring to something like that? Is that your basis for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's what Golden said. She told, but when I first asked her about if she shared any of our private conversations, she said no. So when I brought up the Bird situation and everything, I'm like, how did you get that? Oh, well, I shared it with Bones. He's my boyfriend. Okay. They was only going out for about, if they are boyfriend and girlfriend, they was only going out for about 2 weeks. Would you tell someone to share someone who you've been going out with for only 2 weeks, personal information and personal thing about someone else? I personally wouldn't. I'd only share that with someone who I was in a proper relationship with, who I've been with for years, and I know and trust and around them. Yeah.
Okay, well.
Yeah. Then she said that, and I said, well, is that the only person? And then about half hour later into the rant, she admitted she'd came to Shiva as well. When originally she said no one.
There are a couple of different ways to take that. Yes, at that point, yes, you're saying
I'm taking it that she is a lying bitch. I'm sorry.
Okay. And that's your opinion.
No, I don't usually
say your opinion, nor am I going to try to. But at that point, they were in a relationship for 2 weeks. It was not a secret that they were an item. They're in a building. I guess call it a building trust point in their relationship. At that point, I guess you classify it as that. They share information that's like a given. When you're building a relationship, you try and be as open and honest as possible. This is just my opinion. But when you're in a relationship, you try and be as open and forthcoming with everything as you possibly can.
Yeah, but wouldn't you trust that person wouldn't you trust the person you're having a relationship to keep it to themselves?
Okay, well, they were trying to build one, so I can see her point of view. I can also see your point of view that you were around longer than he was. So I get that. I totally understand that, and I respect that. But I'm not even
going on about how long I was on about it. I'm just going on about is when I start a relationship with someone, I don't tell them everyone else's personal information about everyone else. I'd say stuff about myself. Yes, share stuff about myself and what's going on when you're in a relationship, but not with people who you know. Why?
Yeah, but like I say, I can see both sides of that, and I can say right on both sides. I can see right on hers. I can see right on yours. I can see wrong on hers. I can see some wrong on yours for having that expectation. And that's as far as I can go on your
my expectation was trust. I was trusting her.
Okay.
And like you said, you're trusting her at the moment. I trusted her at that moment in time.
Home Nightmare. No one's to share anything private. It's kind of a shady thing to do again. Not sure what's going on. I was raised what's said between two people stays there. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Rogue knows what I'm on about in my way of thinking.
Yeah, and like I say, I can see right on both sides. Absolutely, I can. I can see right on your side of that. I can see right on hers. I do see wrong on her side of that by sharing that with someone that she's not solid with. Because 2 weeks, I'm sorry, that's not solid. It's not solid. There's no way to build a solid foundation for a relationship in 2 weeks.
Exactly. Yeah.
On your on her side, again, I can see it trying to build a new relationship, trying to get that foundation set. Certain information does need to be shared.
Yeah.
But personal information especially on somebody else, no, I can't say I'm behind that 100%.
Yeah.
Can't say it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll give it that one. She said, "Oh yeah, I only told Bones. I shared it with Bones."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's relationship building. Now, who the fuck Bones takes that information to, that could not be determined. I don't think, I seriously doubt that she would give that information to Bones, knowing that Bones would be running up to Bird. I just don't see that. I honestly truly feel in my heart that if she knew that he was going to take that information and run around and tell everybody, basically put up a fucking billboard on the side of the fucking highway for the America, that all of America would see, that she would not have shared that. I don't think she shared that with any sort of malicious intent, knowing that that was going to be the outcome.
So then why did she say she only shared it with Bones? Then later on, I shared it with Shiva as well.
Well, I missed that part.
Oh yeah, I didn't miss that part because that's when Shiva, just after Shiva came up, and I addressed the subject again.
I did miss that part. I'm watching on.
Yeah. You had gone off the panel.
In the basement.
Way off the panel by then. So she was going from saying no one to saying Bones. That's one person. Oh, no one else. And then later on, I did share it with Shiva as well because he's a friend and I trust him. So going from no, I did not share it with anyone, to two people. Who's a liar there?
Okay, well, liar is a pretty harsh term to put out there. It is pretty harsh.
She shared it with anyone.
But
she shared it with Bones and Bones only.
Yeah,
so, and then she lied once.
Like I said, liar is a pretty harsh name to put on somebody. But yes, I can see where you're coming from with that. Yes, I absolutely understand it, and yes, it would definitely appear that way.
Yeah, so you can't trust anything she says. I cannot trust anything she says anymore.
Okay.
Honestly, that's the way I feel. Anything she says now is not trusting.
Okay, well, look at the title of this stream. Yeah, I'm getting there. I got to run to the bathroom. Quick potty break. Be right back.
Okay.
Oh. Starts getting old and having to get up.
Oh yeah. The older you get, the harder it is to get up. I know that. Get out of bed in the mornings. Yeah. Oh dear. Nothing much. I'm just enjoying being with Liz at the moment. I mean, actually enjoying my work, Rogue. So I'm actually in a good place at the moment. I'm just tired and fed up with people trying to take advantage and see me as a weak person.
All right, just got done in the bathroom. I want to put out a personal panel invite for Rogue Nightmare, because Rogue Nightmare is awesome.
Oh, yeah, she is.
Speaks from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
And that seems to be like a dying quality in humanity.
Yeah.
So I want to put that personal panel invite out there for Rogue Nightmare.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait, let me verify. Okay.
Hey, DFK. Yeah, it's me. It's me.
Welcome, sweetheart.
Hey. Okay, so I've been listening, and I just want to clarify
question.
something very quickly.
Sweetheart, quick question. Are you blue in chat?
I don't know. I'm not even on that. I'm on my phone right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I was walking the dog, and I just came in. So, I'm on my phone, so I'm not on my laptop. Anyway, I want to clarify something. Yes, not that it's anybody's business, but Bones and I have been friends for a year and a half. We've known each other for a year and a half. We've been really, really close for a year, as far as like really good friends. So yeah, he's my person I talk to. Yeah. So
Damn, I'm
anyway,
crushed. I thought I was your person.
Having said that, you know, when he was seeing Shelly, we never really talked that much. He respected their relationship. So when people want to fucking talk shit about that, that never fucking happened. So going back to you, now when she was calling you a stalker,
yes,
and saying that you were obsessed, and that she was calling you a stalker, and going from panel to panel, fucking harassing you, blah blah blah. Okay, you came to me. Now we had our conversations in DMs. What happened to him? Where did he go?
I don't know.
Okay, so
you know, I just
in DMs. Now
I dropped to the basement to give you to the floor.
Oh, okay. So we had our conversation. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't talk to Bones about that. We talked about the situation at hand, but I never told him about our private personal DMs until things started getting weird. When you were saying things on panel, like you kept going back and forth over to Shelly's after what you had told me. It was a little bit strange, but whatever.
Yeah, well,
whatever. None of my business. You guys have that type of relationship. It's weird, whatever. So then I did have a conversation with Bones about what was said. Didn't send him any screenshots or any of that shit. We just had a conversation. Now, whatever he said to Bird, I don't talk to Bird outside of YouTube. I don't have his number. He doesn't have my number. I don't know anything about him other than what everybody else knows about him on panels and shit. So, having said that, whatever was said to Bird and whatever Bird said, he said that. No one gave him any of that information. Bird just says what Bird says. He's an asshole, and he admitted that. He's an asshole. So, but Bones didn't tell him all of that bullshit, by the way. Bones didn't say any of that. And I did admit that I did talk to Bones about what you and I talked about, but I never sent him any screenshots or none of that shit. Then when Bird came out with his ridiculousness, and everybody was going panel to panel about what Bird had said, and then Shelly was, oh, I'm the victim and all this shit, and then you started kissing her fucking ass and saying that none of that was true, which I thought, well, hold on a moment. Some of it was true. He embellished a lot, granted, okay? He embellished a lot of shit, but the stuff that you told me was, you told me some stuff, and you can't. Hold on a moment.
Mm-hmm.
So when you were on Shiva's panel And I heard you guys and Shelly and some other people over there just going off about, oh, Shelly's a victim. And, I couldn't believe you'd say that because you never said that. And I don't know where he would get that information and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it was embellished, but there was some mark of truth into it. And you fucking know it was because I know what you told me. And like I said,
Yeah.
if you look at the
Okay,
conversation,
Golden.
hold on a moment. So
Uh-huh.
I saw that Shiva was, feeding into all of your guys' shit. So I sent him a screenshot of the last thing, not of what we were talking about in the beginning when you were telling me all the stuff about Shelly, but I sent him a
Yeah.
screenshot of the conversation. No, hold on, of the message that you sent me asking me why Shelly would say these things to you to try to goat you into reacting to her. And I even told you that. I said, don't react to her. She's trying to bait you. It was the day that I went on Joni Rotten's panel. We had a conversation over there. I was doing a show with her. But that's the only one that you left that's when I noticed that your messages were deleted. That's when I noticed that your DMs were deleted. You deleted them then. I just sent him a screenshot and let him know that, look, Tonkin's not telling the truth. I don't know why he's not telling the truth. I don't get it. I think it's weird, but whatever. And then you guys started going on and on and on. And here we are today. So if you're going to tell the story, you need to get it fucking right.
Okay, then, Golden. Right, let me get things right. When Shelley was calling me and doing those accusations to me and that lot, we was not having any private conversations at all. Not back room, not DMs, not emails, nothing.
Who?
I was talking about way before all of that went out of hand. Right?
What I don't get what are you talking about?
Right. Me and Shelley, because had been on Shelley's panel for like over a year now. We when we first started, we used to talk and everything in backstage, have a laugh and thing. I was totally different to what I was like on panel. So was she. That's what it was. That's what I was telling you. Things were different. Now, we was more open. We was more joking and laughing backwards and forwards. It was just like normal conversation, between friends.
Okay,
and then it started getting weird.
And I replied, because see, and I even reiterated this on my panel.
Yes, and then I
said this is how I speak to people now, because this is how I was always taught. When you're talking to someone, I always put a little bit of what they said.
I've just looked over your DMs and you replied yes, and I know what I said after that. No, I said yes, things did change.
God damn it, will you let me finish?
Okay.
When I reply to someone, especially when I'm trying to understand what they're saying, I want to convey to them that I understand what they're saying to me. So what I do is I put a little bit of their question or their comment in my reply, so that one, they're aware of what I'm saying, that I'm aware of what they're saying to me, and that's just how you speak. It's communication. So in my reply, because I ask you tell me your side of the story. You tell me what happened, because we know Shelly's side. She says it all the fucking time for months, right? We've had to listen to her talk about how you're obsessed with her and you're stalking her and and all this shit. So, but was very confusing to a lot of people, since she was still allowing you in her chat and then bringing you up on her panel to just berate you. So it was just strange. I wanted to know, like, you tell me your side of the story then, because I wanted to give you that opportunity.
Yeah,
and like I said, on my panel, you came up there and kind of told me a little bit about what was going on. Shelly tried desperately then to shut you up. Okay, and then
no, she didn't. She wasn't reaching out to me.
She came up on my panel. No, on my panel, Tonkin, where she came up and was like, "Why are you talking to him? Why are you even talking about this? It's none of our business." Blah blah blah. Oh, it's our business though. When she wants everyone to pile up on you and bully you, it's all of our business then, though, right?
Yeah, I know, but
But when it came time for you to tell your side, she didn't want anybody to hear that. She tried desperately to stop that from happening. And then when all that shit came out and, calling her out on her bullshit, I'm sorry, but it's true. I realized that maybe you have some sort of connection with her and now you feel like you want to protect her. But I know what the fuck you told me about her. And we've seen her behavior on panel. So you can't sit there and tell me that she did not treat you a certain way and then made you
I know.
feel like
Yes,
you
at
said
the
that
end
she
she
was a
did treat
completely
me in a
different
certain way, but
person.
that was through other influences. You know that as
Oh
well.
my, see, but you're
If
making
you open your
excuses for
eyes
her
and
too,
see,
Tonkin.
you know that.
She is a grown ass fucking woman. How is she
Yeah.
influenced by other
Oh,
people
you can
about
easily
you?
influence people, like you was trying to influence me in
Oh
these
my
chats backwards and
God.
forwards. Like that nice long-winded one say, "Oh, here's what I think what happened." Remember that how that one started?
Here's what I think would happen.
No, how they
Oh
started.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is what I think happened. You
Yeah,
started. Remember that one?
yeah. I do
That
remember it.
conversation?
Yeah,
That was totally
I
wrong.
do remember it. I do remember. I
Yeah.
was not. It was. It was a week ago. Of course, I remember it. Now I
No,
remember
it
saying
was on
that.
the 15th of August. Yeah.
Okay, 2 weeks ago, whatever. I remember that because it's the only rational thing I could think of. Like, why would this person put up with that shit? See, look, this
Yeah.
is the difference. This is me, okay? When someone says something horrible about me, I just stay the fuck away.
Yeah,
I
I know,
don't
but
go back over there.
you took
I
you
don't go
took
to
that and you ran
Shelly's.
with it though,
I
didn't
don't go
you?
to Shelly's. I don't
Even
fuck with
though
her
I
in
said
her
afterwards.
panel. I don't fucking go over into Discord and talk to her. I don't address her. I don't. She comes to my shit though. She'll come into my chat and address me. She'll address me in Discord.
Okay.
But you don't see me doing that shit.
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah.
even
And
after
again,
you said that
you guys
comment,
start talking about it.
yes,
Now
yes,
I'm
but
now
Goldie,
I'm now I have to address it yet again because you guys won't let that shit go. I've already
yeah,
said my
no,
piece, but you guys want to keep going on with
you
it, so
wouldn't
we
let
can
that
do
shit go
that.
because
We could
after
do
the
that. So don't sit there and
what
call me don't sit there and call me out for sharing a screenshot with Shiva because I was trying to let him know that you're a fucking liar. And you know you're a fucking liar. But you're gonna sit here and call me a lying bitch and I can't be trusted because
you are the thing is
you're
you
the
are
one
just
who
taking
lied
what I
to
typed
me.
and turning it
Let's just
around to
discount let's just
your
discount
thinking.
the fact that you're a liar and you lied to me. You lied to
You lied as
me
well.
about
You
what
lied
you
as
tell.
well.
Oh,
Come on.
oh, I lied as
You
well.
admit
What did
you
I lie
lied. Come
about?
on, admit
What
you're
did
a
I
lying
lie
bitch.
about? What
Come
did
on.
I lie about?
It,
What did I lie
you
about?
Can,
lied and said to me,
can I
I
What did
just
I
didn't
lie
tell
discuss
no
about?
one.
one thing
When
that
you said you
one
tell
question that
Bird,
popped into my
then
What
you
mind?
did
Is
I
that
lie
sent
okay?
about?
screenshots to Shiva.
Tell me what.
Lies.
Oh
Twice.
my God. Okay, one. You are an idiot. I just said get
So,
your timeline straight because I did when you asked me that, I did not yet send those fucking screenshots to Shiva.
so you sent the screenshots to Shiva while we was on panel together.
Oh my God.
She just said she didn't send those screenshots. That's
No,
what I
listen to
heard.
me,
Is that why
DFK.
Shiva came up? Is that why Shiva came up then? Because you sent screenshots while we was on panel together.
No.
That's
Listen
what
to
I'm
me.
talking about. I'm
You're
talking
not
about
fucking
2 weeks ago
listening. Okay, well then
when I
you're not
came up on
listening
your
because I
panel
just came up
and
here
you
and
said
addressed it when I first came
I
up.
never shared it with anyone.
This
Then you
is your
admitted
problem,
you've talked
Tonkin. You
about every
don't shut
bone.
the
You
fuck
just
up
said.
long enough and
See,
listen.
you shut the fuck up when I'm talking and I'm
You're
telling the
not
truth and
listening.
getting getting the
You're
timeline
not
straight.
listening. You're not listening. Again,
You're not
I came
listening
up
about
here
the
and I told,
timelines
oh
either.
my God, DFK, if you don't mute him, I swear to fucking God.
Oh,
When
okay,
I
okay.
first came up here,
JFK,
when I
JFK,
first
come
came
on,
up here,
leave me in
when
because
I first came
see,
up here,
Okay,
I
both of
I've
told
you.
got the
you,
timelines wrong,
Wait,
so I
I
don't even
told
both
you
of
know.
you, give me a
exactly
minute.
what the
Both
fuck
of
was
you, give me a
happening.
minute. Both of you, give me just 1 minute on my panel. Is that okay?
I swear, you
Just
need to
Sure,
1
grow
minute
the
JFK.
on
fuck
my
up. You're a
panel.
child.
Just 1 minute on my panel.
Look at the
Is
fucking men
that
in this community
okay?
that act like a bunch of pussies. For fuck's
See,
Golden,
she
sake.
never shuts up, does she?
Golden. Both of you, give me
Mm-mm.
just 1 minute on my panel, please. Is that
Of
okay?
course.
I am about the First Amendment, freedom of speech. This is a panel. Consider yourself in like a real life scenario. Okay. You and him are meeting on the street and you're having a disagreement and one of you asked for the other one to be muted. There is no option for that in real life. So please don't ask me to mute somebody while you try and get your point across.
Okay, I get it, DFK. All right, I get it. When I
Thank
first
She
you.
came
only
up
asks to be
here,
muted when
when I
when
first
she's not
came up
when
here,
she's not
God damn
winning.
it.
That's all.
When I know, because when I first came up here, I
Yes,
explained it to you. You weren't listening. Again,
Welcome,
you're not
Dingo.
listening at the moment
Welcome,
because
well,
Rogue
I
yes,
only
I need to
Angel.
go back and talk and say it again. I need to go back and say it again.
golden. Right. I only brought up about you sharing stuff on
Could
your
I
panel
please
2
ask the
weeks
both of
ago.
you to
Right?
say hello to
You
Dingo and
said
Rogue Nightmare?
no.
Is that okay?
Hi, Rogue. How you doing?
Hiya.
On your panel, you
Jeez.
said no.
Excuse me,
did not.
Tonkin.
Then
Can
you
I
said
ask a
you
favour,
shared it with
Tonkin?
Bones.
Thank you, Tonkin.
Sorry.
Can I
DJ.
ask
I'm
you
just
and
trying to get my
Golden to
point
do
through.
one favour? Do one
Yeah.
thing. And that's for everybody that's listening. It's for me and for yourselves. One person talk at a time. Don't talk over each other because all you're going to do is turn it into a bloody screaming match or an argument. All right?
Yeah. I know.
Go ahead, Tonkin. Thank you.
Cheers. Yeah. So Golden, I only brought it up to you on your panel. Right? You said I never told anyone. Then I said, how did Bird know? Oh, I did tell Bones. That's what
It
you
was
said.
recorded.
Right?
It was on my panel. It was recorded. Me saying, "Well, I'm not gonna lie. I do talk to Bones."
Yeah, exactly. But you
said
said
that.
first you never told anyone until I said, how come Bird knew about it? You go, well, I do talk to Bones and they're friends. Right? And then, so okay, you told Bones.
Okay. So here's like a channel owner's option here. I just muted the both of you because I'm hearing you say this out there, Tonkin, and you're putting it on panel in a public forum. And I don't like taking away anybody's First Amendment right. I'm all about the First Amendment. But let me tell you my take on this. She talked to Bones in a new relationship situation. That's a given. Who the fuck just dropped? Oh fuck, Rogue Nightmare dropped. Why? I don't know. Anyway, but she talked to him in a relationship building mode of their relationship. She talked to him. It seems to me that you are trying to hold her responsible for what he does with that information.
Oh,
Granted,
no, I'm past that. Okay. I'm past
granted,
that. Yeah. He can do
you
what he
unmute
wants.
yourself.
Right?
You unmuted yourself.
sorry.
Golden Eyes is showing the same respect. Is showing the ultimate respect. She's keeping herself muted because God knows I know she's busting the seams to try and speak, but she's holding that respect for me. But you're trying to hold her responsible for maybe information she should not have shared, but you're trying to hold her ultimately responsible for what someone that she's trying to build a relationship on with that shared also. So to try and persecute her for someone that she's trying to build trust with, granted, it was probably not information she should have shared, but you're trying to hold her ultimately responsible for what that person did with that information. Just that in and of itself is wrong, and that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Okay, it's kind of like this reverse situation. Say, Tonkin, you were trying to build a relationship with somebody, and you wanted to share everything with them, just to put that to try and build that trust between you and said person, and they turned around and ran with that information that you share with them in confidence to somebody else. And I'm sorry, but that's just not right. To say that, okay, for this situation, for saying that Golden can't be trusted, I'm going to call wrong on that because Golden has information on me. Golden has my direct contact number. Whether or not Bones has it, At this point, I do not know. I do not know. I'm not saying he does. I'm not saying he does it. He doesn't. But Golden has it. So if Golden really wanted to fucking hurt me, she could put that number out there. My direct phone number would be out there everywhere. But to put those claims out there that she did that with any sort of malicious intent, I disagree with that, Tonkin. And if that's the road you want to travel down, that is a very bumpy road, and it will get a lot more bumpy. Just trust me on that. Now, I want to hear feedback on what I just said, and you can unmute yourself. Yeah, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you. See, Jimmy, this is why I do my own panels, because not everything can be summed up in 3 or 4 words or 3 or 4 sentences. Some things take a while to get there. There's got to be a foundation built.
I know. Okay, DFK, what I'm trying to find out is, right, I only brought it up.
Let me
when I was
unmute
on
Golden
her
because she
panel,
don't
right?
want to do it herself. So I'll unmute her, and I appreciate the respect that she showed me. Thank you very much, sweetheart. Thank you very,
You're
very
welcome, DFK.
You're
Stop
welcome.
calling sweetheart.
I'm sorry for butting in, okay? But look, what I'm trying to get across is, right, she told Bones. She said she told Bones. And that was all. And then later, a bit
And
later
that
on,
was
she
all.
said
That
she
is all
shared
the
with
only
Shiva.
person I told.
Yeah, but then you shared with Shiva. When did you share it with Shiva? When we was on panel?
After
It
the
must have been.
Bones thing, after I told Bones what we had talked about, then that shit happened with Bird. Bird had went live with something. I wasn't there. I didn't even hear it. I didn't hear anything that he said. I guess it was taken down or whatever. But I guess Bird had made some claims about Shelly and you and DFK and whatever, a bunch
Yeah.
of other people. I don't fucking
So,
know.
yeah.
Anyway,
then.
so other now hold on a minute. Let me finish. So then I had heard about it. And I'm like, what the fuck? So all of a sudden, all the streams started talking about this Bird thing. And, you know, Bird's a dick. Bird's an asshole. Granted, absolutely. He is an asshole. He knows it and whatever. So all of a sudden, I see Shiva's live and I see that you are sitting there defending Shelly, saying that you never said any of the shit. That, not, like I said, a lot of the stuff Bird said was embellished, in my opinion, because you never told me the shit that Bird said. There was some truth in what he was saying, but it was embellished. It was
I said on
a bunch of
Shiva's,
money and
yeah,
you know, and all this shit. Like
Bird,
you never
Bird
said
embellished
that you gave
that
her
I was giving her thousands.
$1,800.
I didn't even give her.
You never said
I
none
gave
of that
her
shit.
a minuscule amount.
So, but you did say you. I was gonna say
I
you said
admitted
you gave her money.
Wait, Tonkin, let her talk.
Yep.
Gave her my line.
I can't ever finish.
Please.
So, but you were up there telling on Shiva's channel saying that there was no. You didn't say that though. You told them that it was nothing. That
it was a minuscule amount.
Was a lie.
Can I ask one question?
And hold on a minute. And all of the stuff that you said about her to me that she was doing to you and putting her behavior on panels the way that you were being treated. I'm sorry, but you lied to me. That was my thought right there. With the things that you were saying on Shiva's, I was like, wow, this dude is either lying to them or he lied to me. So which one is it?
What was I saying on Shiva's? All I said on Shiva's was about the money and donating.
So when I was on Shiva's, but when you guys were on Shiva's, I DM'd him while he was live and I sent him 2 screenshots, and it was the screenshot because I noticed that your DMs, you deleted them. Didn't know why, whatever. And then I told Shiva that. I said, for some reason, he deleted all the conversation he had with me about Shelly. But this is what he told me. I don't know why he left this in here, but this is what he told me about. You know, it was a screenshot of you telling me, asking me why Shelly is trying to get you to say certain things. She's goading you. She was telling you to say certain things or whatever in her chat, and I told you, I said, ignore her. She's trying to bait you. Don't fall
Golden.
for it.
Yeah,
Hang on,
that was
Go
that
on.
was when we
That's the screenshot.
that was when we
That-
skewed in and we were
Hold
good
on.
friends. Yeah.
That is the screenshot that I sent Shiva. That's the
Okay.
screenshot. So that was
Right.
after all that.
I've got a
shit.
question.
So I never
So,
told.
yeah,
I never
okay.
sent any
Okay,
of
then,
that.
How
Golden.
did this get
And
to
I never-
birth?
Why did you say
hold
you
on a minute.
only told
Hold on a minute.
Bones?
And I never.
Why
sent
did you
any
say you only told
screenshots
Bones?
To Bones.
Then?
Because I did only tell Bones.
Okay,
Yeah, you only shared it with Bones. That's what you
So
said.
how did it
I
get to
only
birth?
shared
Share
this information
screenshots
with Bones.
I didn't
That's
share
no. You
screenshots
said
with
you
Bones.
shared
We only
the
had a
information.
conversation.
You didn't say you
I
talked with
only
him.
had a
I
conversation. I
didn't know.
talked with him. Yes, I talked to him about everything.
See,
Everything.
you're still.
okay. So I typed something in chat, and apparently you all are too involved with your conversation. I get that. It's like a tender subject, but I did type in regular comments open to everybody that Golden always says, hold on a moment. I would like to hear Golden Eyes at some point say, shut the fuck up and let me talk.
Oh, stop this. Golden. So you
That'd
told
be awesome.
Bones. How did it get to birth? Through Bones, I'm assuming.
Hmm.
That's my one question.
Hold on a minute.
Go.
What? Am I unmuted? Oh, okay.
You
I'm
talked
not
to
looking at the
Bones
screen, so.
as you know, as a
Mhm.
couple do. So it got to birth through Bones. Is that what you're saying?
I'm only assuming. I don't really know.
Well, it can't be any other way then.
See, listen, Bird. Hold on a moment. Bird made a lot of assumptions about
Yeah.
a lot of things. I didn't know. Only thing I knew or talked about was the Tonkin thing.
Yeah.
So all
Okay.
Yeah, but
you
there's specific stuff.
I don't know where he
in
got any of that.
FK's chat referring
did-
to our
Golden
conversation.
Eyes, you did say that you shared those messages, supposed private messages with Bones, correct?
You shared it with Bones.
No,
you
I
didn't
did
say you
not.
told him. You said you shared.
We talked. No,
So-
my God, we shared
You're
a
changing
lot
it
of
to
stuff, but
talking
we
now. You
talked.
never said you talked. You said I
Doesn't
shared
matter
it.
how the delivery.
Oh
You said
my
I
God,
shared it on your panel. But now
shut
you're
the
changing
fuck
it
up.
to talking.
Listen,
So I
Talking.
assumed that you sent
sharing,
it to him.
talking. Okay, well, that's your assumption, but that's not what happened.
How it got
Exactly.
delivered
You're
doesn't
making
matter.
assumptions about
Okay,
what I was
so-
saying in chat.
Oh
Back and
my
forth to
God,
you as well.
okay. Oh,
Golden,
Jesus fucking
Golden,
Christ.
Golden.
Again.
But what I'm getting
Golden.
across is
Okay,
right.
you know what?
Golden.
You-
This is some
You
bullshit.
said
This is
first you
Tonkin,
said
stop,
you
please.
didn't
That's
didn't tell
bullshit.
anyone.
Golden.
Then you admitted it. You did it to
Tonkin,
Bones,
please
and that was
stop for a
only
minute.
Bones.
Please, just
Tonkin.
1 minute.
and then
Please
Shiva.
stop. Please
Shush.
stop for just 1 minute. Golden, you know, first and foremost, I hope you know that I'm not here to hurt you. Okay? I really hope you understand that. I have no ill will towards you. I want the best that life can give you. Did you or did you not say that you shared that with Bones? Because I'm pretty sure I heard it from your voice
She did.
And
on
only
that
Bones.
booty work
JFK,
video.
listen. She might have said, "Hey, Bones. Oh, they're talking about something." Listen. Oh well, I know that Tonkin's given Shelley $100 in donations. What's so fucking bad about that?
Yeah.
Nothing.
It could be a simple
Oh,
fucking.
Jesus Christ.
You know, it could be a simple little message between a couple. I'm assuming they're a couple. You know,
Well, I
in
hope she- I
passing,
hope-
she probably didn't think too fucking twice about it.
I
Yeah.
hope she didn't rage quit because of me.
It's not a fucking betrayal of trust or shit like that, like Tonkin's. I don't see it that way because I know
Okay.
Gold, and
All
I
right then,
see
Jimmy.
her as a quality person.
All right, then Jimmy. So
I do
then she,
too.
well, when she
There's
said
probably
she's only
something she
told,
said in
she's only shared it with
In
Bones. Yeah.
passing, she
That one.
probably fucking
Yeah.
Okay.
didn't even think twice about it.
Okay.
All right.
Hello.
Oh, shit. I guess we
Can
had
you
a
hear me?
connection issue.
Gold,
Yeah, when
my-
Golden
my
said she's
spin
only
on it.
shared
Yeah,
it with Bones,
I'm sorry.
then later
Golden.
on says,
Okay.
Hang on, Tom.
"Oh, and I've shared it with Shiva."
He
I've
probably
sent
said
it to
something
Shiva
to
as well.
Bones, you know, Tonkin's given Shelley money, blah, blah, blah. In
Welcome
passing,
back to the shit show,
probably-
sweetheart.
you probably never thought another thing of it. Is that true?
So,
If you lot shut up and let me talk to her, she could hear me. Golden, I'm assuming you probably said to Bones this in a general Tonkins lent money to Shelley. As a passing fucking comment, you probably never thought anything of it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we were having conversations about a lot of things, and he asked me, I mean, we asked each other questions, and of course, you know, Shelley came up in a lot of shit because during that time it was like, you know, what the fuck is going on? I mean, this chick is a fucking wackadoo. I mean, you know.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So
you said
I mean,
so you said you shared it with Bones and only Bones.
Again,
That's what you said on your panel again.
Let her talk.
I swear to God, you don't listen.
Nor do you.
I did at that time. I didn't. He was the only person that I shared anything with at that time. It wasn't until your ass went on fucking Shiva's and lied your goddamn ass off that I sent a screenshot to Shiva telling him that, well, no, I'm sorry, but Tonkin's not being truthful.
So you're saying at that time,
oh my
but we was talking about this on your panel, right? We was talking about this on your panel, and then you said,
you know
I shared it with Shiva as well.
You know,
DFK,
so you're trying to get your timelines.
Sweetheart.
Okay. What?
How much does it take for you to drop that? Hold on a moment.
Oh my God!
Oh, stop!
Shut the fuck up and let me talk.
Jesus, the same stupid question.
All right, I'm just, I oh my God.
You're a 2-year-old, DFK. It's dead set.
Okay.
Yeah, but every time I'm talking, it's after I say one part of a sentence, it's hold on a moment. You don't give me a chance to talk.
Because I'm telling you're not oh my God, because you're not listening or you're not understanding.
She's trying to
I've
tell
said
you
it twice
and you keep
now.
interrupting.
I've said it twice though. I've said it more than twice.
Yeah,
because you're not listening. I said
you're not listening to me either.
The Shiva panel, prior to Bird coming out with all that bullshit, Bones was the only person that I talked to.
Well, Golden.
And I didn't go into detail about anything. All I did was just tell him that Tonkin and I were talking and that, you know, you did tell me this and you told me that. And so, I mean, I was, you know, whatever. And then all of a sudden, you know, you're on Shiva's telling a completely different story and sucking Shelley's ass, right? So I was like, well, hold on a minute. Now you guys are sitting there feeling bad for Shelley and Tonkin's lying his fucking ass off. This is not right. You're not being truthful. And I sent him the screenshot and also told him that the DMs that you had were deleted. And again,
Golden, we've gone over this enough times. Let's just go over what I am trying to say. Right. Shiva's you had Shiva's I was on Shiva's panel, right?
Circular.
You sent to Shiva's panel, yeah? You after Shiva's panel, you sent something to him, yeah? Right? Yes?
What?
Okay. Then when I was on Shiva's panel, you saw it.
I sent
and you sent and you sent something to Shiva then, yes? Right. You got that? Right. Then we went on your panel after Shiva's.
Perfectly.
Yeah. Panel after Shiva's. I said on your panel, did you share it with anyone? Oh, I shared it with Bones and only Bones. Right? This was after Shiva's panel. Yeah? So then, okay, she shared it with Bones. Then later on, it's like, oh, I also shared it with Shiva. So you lied when you said you only shared it with Bones on your panel. No, I didn't
lie. No,
yes,
I didn't
you
lie.
did.
No,
yes, you did. Because you never said,
didn't.
oh, I shared it with Bones. I only shared it with Bones.
I did.
Oh, yeah. Then you could have said, oh, yeah, and Shiva as well. But you didn't until later on when Shiva brought it up.
Can we go back a step?
So I only talked to him.
Tonkin.
I sent 2 screenshots to fucking Shiva.
Can we go back a step?
So you shared.
Tonkin,
that's
hear
what
me out on this.
Shared. I didn't say talk. I said shared.
Hold on a minute. Let me just make this fucking clear, okay? There is one person that I talked to about shit on YouTube. One person. And you guys know, and if there's anyone out there that can say that they've never talked to anybody about anything else that goes on here on YouTube, whether it's someone in in Discord, and you guys are talking about someone else's shit that happened over here and there, you're a goddamn lie. And you all fucking know that you've done it. So for you to go after me about something and that obviously, I like how you just want to step over and gloss over the fact that you lied to me, okay, about the shit that you said about Shelly. Or again, you're lying to everyone else to protect her. Whatever the fuck, I don't give a shit at this point. Really, I don't. If you want to save face,
I want to
no,
ask
hold on a
something here,
minute.
Tonkin.
Hold on. If you want to save face and still kiss her ass or whatever fucking motive that you have behind all that, good on you. Go for it. I hope it
Yeah,
all
Golden,
works
there's a
out in the
reason
end.
for that.
But if it doesn't,
I'd like to
again,
think.
none of my fucking business. I'm out of it. But don't sit there and act like I'm the bad guy because I'm being called a fucking liar. Oh, don't
Hang on,
trust
Golden.
Golden. She's gonna give out her DMs. Well, guess what? Don't fucking lie to me, and I wouldn't have to.
Golden, now please listen, and Tonkin, don't interrupt. You obviously said a couple things to Bones. Bird brought out a video. That's what I think led to you, Tonkin, ending up on Shiva's stream.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you started to defend yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And you thought Golden had said all that shit to Bird. I don't think you realise how bad Bird embellishes shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a big crux between you two.
Yes.
The bullshit Bird took a mountain, a molehill, and made it into a mountain.
But
Would that be a fair comment?
Fair enough, yeah. But
And I don't even know who this Lucy person is. It's probably a fucking troll or just a stock account. Okay, I know a lot of shit about a lot of people in this community. I've never shared it with anybody ever. And I never.
Yeah, but so Golden, when I asked you, had you shared it with anyone?
I don't like to be lied to, Tonkin. That's the thing.
Yeah, but you lied to me. You lied to me.
I didn't. No, I did not.
Yeah,
no, I did not. You misunderstood.
You said you only shared with Bones.
But I only
then
shared
you
with
go
Bones.
on to say you shared with Shiva.
But it was after Tonkin. That's the point. It was after.
It was still.
You made allegations on Shiva's, and Golden proved you wrong. That's why she fucking sent the shit to Shiva.
But she's still sending shit, and it didn't prove wrong.
Yeah, because I only sent him the bottom part, and I was like, there was really no point to my conversation because you deleted all of your side of it. But now I'm reading it, and I was like, well, wait a minute. You can clearly see what I was replying to. I said, hi, Tonkin. This was after the whole shit that happened over on D-Bands. I believe it was D-Bands. When Shelly came up there, this happened a few times, right? When you were on Cindy's panel and D-Band's panel, and I think someone else's, I can't remember whose, but where she would come up and tell you to get the fuck off of the panel. You're not supposed to be here. Why are you in chat? Just treating you like fucking dog shit, calling you a stalker, and that you're obsessed with her.
Timeline
and
in
all
this
of
is
this
very
shit,
important.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
So then
and that timeline is the most important factor.
So this is when I told him, I said, look, just DM me.
Yeah.
So you DM'd me.
And Golden, when you said like the thing, I said we used to. We used to talk backstage and all that. So I was talking in the past tense. I don't know if you got that as, we're still talking backstage, but we was never. When that incident happened on D-Bands, me and Shelly hadn't privately talked for weeks. I'm just telling you that now.
She made it seem like you were obsessed with her and you were constantly emailing her and going from panel to panel to panel, and I was seeing something completely different. The behavior that I was witnessing was her actually.
Again, Golden, that's a timeline of that because she did say that at one point.
We've talked that. We've talked through. We've all talked
happen,
that
Tonkin, and she did say that, and it's a timeline of that. Again, that was earlier.
Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, so after all that shit happened,
hold on a minute.
On certain people's panels, okay. You DM'd me, and we DM'd back and forth, and I said, hi, Tonkin. And
Yeah.
since yours is deleted now, I only have my side. So these are my replies to you. Okay.
Well,
I said,
you
"Hi,
said you
Tonkin."
screenshotted
Hold
them
on a
anyway.
minute.
My replies.
Well, I'm
So
gonna.
was that a lie?
I'm not. Listen to me.
No, Golden.
I
You
said
said you took.
you don't.
It doesn't
He
matter
never
with that
wants
I've
me to
deleted
read
because you
anything. He never
screenshotted
wants
them.
me to say anything. What are you afraid of? Because I can put
No,
the screenshots
Golden,
out there, but I
Golden.
would rather just read it.
Well, no. What's the point in reading it? Because Golden, you
Oh,
said it doesn't
because
matter
my
that I've deleted them
replies are
because you've got
clearly.
screenshots of my replies
Oh my
anyway.
fucking god!
That's what you said. So
My
is that another lie?
replies, my
Tonkin, you ask her, I
replies
let her
are
answer.
very fucking clear. I say, "Hi, Tonkin. Just wanted to speak with you and maybe get your side regarding Shelly." You replied to
Yeah.
me, which is gone, so
Okay.
I can't read that. Hold on.
All right,
And this is my reply. Okay, so what you're saying is Shelly told you different things in private, and then publicly she would flip the script. Why do you think she is doing this to you? She's making the assertion that you've been
Right.
harassing
Can we
her
not? Can we
after
not bring up the
numerous
rest of the private
requests.
conversation now?
After
Well, you wanted an answer.
he
I
won't
know.
let me
I want
do
an
it.
answer, but I want an answer to this question.
But
She
you
said
see
she's
what
already
I'm
got
saying?
screenshots of my
Oh my
replies.
God.
So
Are
please
you
tell me my
listen to me?
replies. Or
Listen.
is that a lie? What she
Okay,
said as well.
so
She's
what
telling
you're
you them.
saying is I'm looking in DMs right now. They're not there. I'm looking
Yeah, I
in
know,
DMs.
but you said you had screenshots of my replies.
Oh Jesus
So is that a
fucking
lie?
Christ. I'm telling you right now, I don't have them with me. I'm on my fucking phone. I have everything
Oh, so you
in
do
my
have
on
them.
my
You
computer.
do have
I
them.
do
Okay,
have them,
so
yes.
you're not lying about that. All right.
Okay, so
So anyway,
what
okay,
you're
let's just give that up then. You're not lying about that.
fucking
Right.
Christ.
That's fine.
Okay, so what you're saying is Shelly told
Right. I
you
don't want you to
different
share
things
any
in
of this information
private.
anymore because it is private between us. Please, can you respect my wishes due
So
to
what you
YouTube
okay? So
terms and
tell
conditions
me,
and
what are
standards?
you afraid of though? Why? Because you don't want people
No,
to know
this
what
is just
you
private
actually told
conversations
me?
backwards and forwards.
Because you don't want people to know what you actually told me about her, right?
Well, you don't know. You never.
It's because you don't want people to know what you told me in DM about
Because they're
Shelly.
private conversations.
Because
Yes, but
you're a
Tonkin, you
liar.
can't then call.
Either
You
you
can't
lied to
then
me or
make
you're
the
lying to
accusation that
everyone else.
Golden's
What
a
is
liar.
it?
No, you're getting everything wrong. What I was saying to you
Oh,
privately.
I'm getting
So until you
everything
can
wrong.
me and you talk privately about what I said to you privately,
See, he
I
wants to
wouldn't.
do everything in private. But you're going to publicly call me a liar, though, right?
That's
Okay,
the point.
so
Listen,
here's what
Tonkin.
I'm
Well, yeah,
getting
I'll
out of all
probably
this shit.
call you a liar because you said you never
This
talked
is
to
what I'm
Bones.
getting out of all this
You
shit
never
between
told
this
anyone. You said you told
interaction
Bones.
here.
And you said you said stuff to
This is what
Shiva.
I'm
So
hearing.
two lies
Tonkin
there.
doesn't want to
Tonkin,
listen. Meeting.
Jesus
Meeting.
fucking
Yeah.
Christ,
Anyway,
this is
I'll
my
go
panel. I'm
go
not
Tonkin,
going
you've
to be
called
talked
the
over on
woman
my
a
panel.
liar.
Please don't make me have to mute you to get my point out.
Tonkin,
This is
you've
this is
called
what I'm
the
taking
woman
out
a
of this.
liar.
Tonkin is saying, show the proof, show the deleted messages, and then when she's trying to get back into that, he's saying, "Oh no, don't show that. That's private." So that's like a double-edged sword.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying
No,
tell her, Sharon. I'm just
seriously.
asking it. If she said
Brother,
she hadn't.
you know I love you, and
She's
I'm not
lying
going to do anything
Dave,
that I know is
shush.
going to hurt you. But this is what you're
Tonkin.
asking for. This is exactly what you're asking for. You're saying, "Show me what you have."
No.
And then as soon as
he's
she
not.
starts getting
He's
anywhere
not.
close to that, you're saying, "You're betraying
Yeah,
me
sure.
because
He's
you're
not.
showing
He's
me
Okay, I mean,
Dave.
yeah, I
what
said,
you asked for."
yeah, I am saying show me, not everyone, me.
DFK.
Oh, but you're on a
I
panel
in-
when you
Tonkin.
do it. Okay,
Tonkin.
so
Tonkin.
we're
Tonkin.
Well, I don't want to do it on panel.
DFK, shush. Tonkin,
Yeah.
you've
Mm.
openly called
I wonder
Golden
why.
a fucking liar.
Yeah, I've
Now-
called her a liar that she
Now let
shared
me
it with
finish.
people. Yes.
Let me finish. You call someone a liar, they're going to fucking prove evidence that they're not lying. Now you're saying keep it private, keep it private, keep it private. Don't call her a fucking liar.
Jimmy, I'm
How
calling her a
hard is that
liar.
for you to understand?
Jimmy, I'm only calling her a liar that she never told anyone.
Oh, bullshit. You went on
She's
Shiva's
openly
and
admitted it.
basically
She
fucking
admitted
tell
she told
everyone.
Bones.
Jesus
Yeah.
fucking
She
Christ.
admitted she
She's
told
She's
openly
Bones.
admitted it
admitted
now,
it. She
yes, but
told
before
Bones.
on her panel she did not.
Oh
Until
my
I said
God.
about Berg, and she goes, "Oh yeah, I've shared
You
it with
don't
Bones,"
listen.
and then it was only Bones. Then
You
it was
don't
Shiva.
listen.
So that's
You are
lies.
trashing her reputation, saying that she releases DMs and blah, blah, blah. She fucking openly admitted it. You've called her a
Okay.
liar many times. And she said, fuck you, I'm not lying. I will put this shit out there. Now he's saying, oh, please don't, please don't. What do you want?
I don't want this shit out there.
Then shut
I never
your
wanted
fucking
it in the first
mouth.
place.
Stop
So why
calling
she
her a
doing it?
liar.
All right, so Golden Eyes,
She
this
openly
is for
admitted
you.
she told Bones.
When you've had
She
enough
said it many
with Soul,
times.
and I'm going to guess
What more do
it's
you
going to
want?
be soon because I'm
Yeah,
surprised how it's
I
happened
know.
thus far.
Let's just leave
but
it
after
at
you
that.
do
But
rage
she,
quit,
she
call me.
lied on her panel.
Okay.
Oh,
back
fuck
then.
off.
And you lied to me in private, you fucker. You lied to me about Shelly. Well, let's just keep it clear. Either you lied to me about her, or you're lying to everyone else about what she's.
Or you
actually
just
been fucking doing
misconstrued what
behind
I
the
said.
scenes. No, or you're lying to everyone else about what the fuck she's actually been doing behind the scenes. Like I said, you're lying either fucking way. You're lying to me,
No,
or
you've
you're lying about everyone
misconstrued
else to
what I
protect
was
her.
saying.
So fuck you, fuck off. Don't talk about me anymore because I will put your shit out there.
All right,
About
you
time-
don't. You
About
leave
damn
it.
time
Let's
you
just draw
got
a
here,
line in
Bones.
there. Yeah.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by
Richard
and
link is pinned.
clarifying.
You're more than
Okay.
welcome to come up, Bones.
Yep.
You're
Again,
more than
You
welcome.
are now
I like how
admitting,
you.
but on
I
your
like how
panel,
you
you was
glaze
like,
over
you did.
though.
You admit,
Again, I
you
like
weren't
how
admitting
you
it first.
glaze over the fact that you're a fucking liar. You just glazed over.
I'm
that,
not
though,
glazing
right?
over it.
You're just gonna keep pointing out the fact that Golden can't trust her. She
Golden.
put up your DMs. Well, guess what? Don't lie to me, and I won't have to. Don't lie about me, and I won't have to.
Well,
Don't
maybe
call me a
if
goddamn
you just
liar. Again.
maybe if you just understood what I was actually telling you in the
No, I
first
know
place.
what the fuck you said.
no
I even
misunderstanding.
reiterated
No,
it in my
because one of the
reply.
conversations,
I
one of those things is, oh, why are you always so
reiterated it in my
cryptic?
reply. Oh my god. Okay, whatever.
One of your messages
Again,
back was, why are
this
you
is
always so
like- this is
cryptic?
nothing
So
but
obviously
particular.
you
Oh,
weren't
hey.
understanding.
Okay. Oh, hi.
Hey, Golden,
Bones.
look, Golden, you know I still like Shelley. She's a mate. But I know for a fact she has made this guy out to be a stalker. That's no secret.
Yes, but
Well,
with
again,
other
it's
influences
bullshit.
as well. Yeah.
It's all bullshit.
Oh yeah,
You know.
she absolutely 100% has made him out to be
Why
a
on
stalker.
earth? Why
Both
on
of them.
earth? he would
She's
even
made out
go
both
back
of them
over
to be a
there and put up
stalker.
with that shit is beyond me. But whatever. Again, I don't know why anybody would put up
But
with
again,
shit
the
like that with
timeline,
anybody. I don't
the
give a shit who the fuck they
timeline
are.
on those claims are important because back a
Yes.
few months ago, he was
Yeah.
driving her batty with DMs and emails and shit, and he wouldn't stay the fuck away from her streams or her panels and rah rah rah.
But
And
I ended up doing it.
he was fucking being a stalker. Okay, and she put it out there very clearly, and Boxy won't rip into me for this. She knows I'm telling the fucking truth.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you're a stalker, it means you want
but
to
now
do
she's
harm
like
and malice
changing
to
her
them.
story though. Now
Never.
she's like, oh no.
Well, he did stay away
It's
for a while
okay
there,
now.
Golden.
It's okay that you
Well-
stalked me for months, but it's okay now. I'm all right with it now. It's okay.
Well,
okay.
What that
Well, the
means,
thing is,
Golden,
I think the
He
wording is
finally-
wrong
You
because
guys are all weird. You
stalkers
deserve each other,
stalkers do
honestly.
harm or malice.
Golden.
You
I
know?
think he actually took the hint and left her alone for a bit.
Yeah, I did
Oh,
because
so
then
what?
she got to realise that I was not doing it. I was not causing her any harm or malice. And none of the text,
okay.
none of the conversations
Really?
backwards and forwards
It
was
took 6 months
of
but he
any
finally
How
malice
got the hint.
whatsoever.
convenient for her. How convenient for her to just admit that now. That's convenient,
Ah.
right?
No, it's not.
Again,
After
it's a
she put you
timeline
through
thing,
hell
Golden,
for
as
a
I
month.
said.
Yeah. Again, I think I call bullshit, but whatever. Again, if you want to put up with that,
Oh, well,
guys
you
deserve
can,
each other.
Dom, you can agree to disagree. That's cool. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not going to think
Yeah,
any less
that's
of you, and I
awesome.
hope you won't think any less of me.
It's,
You know.
it's fucking amazing to have a difference
Not my
of
type
opinion.
of not my type of
But
friendship.
just
I'm
because
not
you
my,
have a difference of
I
opinion
wouldn't
doesn't
call
mean you
somebody
gotta
like that a
hate
friend,
each
but
other.
okay.
Doesn't mean you have to sound like you just want to like bash the other person's face in. It's okay to have a difference of opinion.
It's not a matter of that, DFK. Golden is saying the
Mhm.
correct thing, but there's a timeline in it, and it makes it slightly different.
Yeah.
Okay? That's the point I'm trying to make. Golden hasn't lied one fucking bit. Shelley accused this guy, and you too, of being stalkers. And she did that for a long, long time. But then it got to a point where you stopped stalking Tonkin. And she made that clear too. Now, how
Have
you
I
want to
stopped
spin that?
stalking her
You
yet?
can spin that as she's bat crazy, that they're either stalking her or they're not, or blah, blah, blah. Or you can look at the fucking timeline and it makes sense.
Okay,
But
well,
Jim,
Golden
she
didn't
wasn't the
lie.
first one who brought up the stalking.
Golden
though.
never lied, Tonkin. and Golden owned the fact that she talked to Bones about some of your conversations.
She didn't at first on
owned
her
it.
panel. She didn't
You
at
made me
first.
swim.
Not until I mentioned about Bird.
Mm.
Then she
Oh, well,
owned up
but look
to
at
it.
the narrative.
And then
Okay, so,
later, when Shiva said something, then she
Jimmy?
owned up that she's also done it to
look at the
Shiva.
narrative Bird spun, Tonkin.
Yes,
She
I
did
know.
the same shit on me
Jimmy, I
too.
got a question for you. Jimmy.
Mm,
Did Shelley say that I was stalking her?
I think so.
Or did someone else bring it up first?
Okay.
I wonder.
Okay, so the question I have with that, if
I'm
she
pretty sure
did
she
say
did.
that,
Don't hold me
I've
to
not
it.
heard
I'm
it.
pretty sure she did.
Okay, well,
Don't
if
hold
I'm
she
She said
pretty
some
sure
horrible
someone
things
must have
about
brought
the
it up
both of you.
first,
I
you
mean,
know?
let's keep it real.
if
She
she,
said some
if she
horrible
did
things
You're not
say
about
that I
lying,
both
was
of you.
You're
stalking
not
her,
lying, Gun. That's
has
spot on
she
correct.
since put out the correction on that I'm not stalking her?
I think so
Did-
too,
Did
yes.
she make that correction?
Again, don't hold me to it. I'm pretty sure she
Okay,
did.
and here's the reason I'm asking, because she's in Florida, I'm in Oregon.
Mhm.
I got a letter from DMV or a text message from her when she was trying to get the car registered over there, saying they needed a bill of sale. She has a signed title for that car. In Oregon, that's enough, but Florida apparently requires a bill of sale. So
Why
she sent
telling me
over. She sent me a text message or she sent me a message through Messenger of what was needed to be signed. So I had to download that to my phone,
Why tell me this?
send it to myself on Yahoo on email, and get that printed off
You know I don't care.
back and mail it back. But in the course of that,
Why are you telling me this? I don't give a shit.
Ugh.
It's
Let
none
him
of my
finish.
fucking business.
okay,
She said good things about you. She said shit things about you. That's the bottom fucking line.
So
Not in that order. She said shit things about you, then good things about you. Other way around. That's it. Golden didn't lie. End of story. What the fuck's all this other waffle about car rego got to fucking do with the price of eggs?
Yeah. Okay, Golden might not have lied about that, but she did lie about telling people.
She
At
owned it.
first, until I called
She
her out.
owned
on
it.
I didn't tell
Yeah, she owned it
people.
once I
I
called
told
her out on it,
Bones.
yes.
I talked to Bones. That's
She told
it.
Bones. She
I
owned
talked to
that.
him. We have yeah. That's
Yes.
it.
Yeah, I know, but on your panel you
Tonkin,
said share.
Tonkin,
You
stop.
didn't say
Stop
talk.
for a second.
You said
Stop.
share.
Tonkin.
Okay,
And then you said
share
the same
whatever.
thing
I
about
share a
Shiva.
lot with him
Tonkin.
every single day. I share a lot
Tonkin.
of shit with him every single day. So my
Tonkin.
word, you're gonna hold
I
that
talked to
one word.
Golden.
Oh my
Yeah, well,
God.
it's
I
all
mean,
about words
it's
and
like-
everything here, isn't it?
it is. You're
You
like
say the wrong word,
semantics, though.
you get
Oh
accused
my
of certain
God.
things. So there you
Tonkin.
go.
Stalking. Stalking's very clear,
Tonkin.
though.
I
Tonkin's
talked
Yeah,
to
very
right.
Golden a
clear
Stalking
lot
about
in
is
DM.
the fuck.
Yeah, because
Tonkin,
stalking
listen,
implies
listen.
malice and everything. There was
Listen.
never anything.
Lie.
Fuck.
That's another clear
Jeez, you're a
word.
stubborn little cunt. Listen, I talked to Golden a lot in DMs with all that
Mhm.
Raquel shit and rah, rah, rah.
Oh yeah.
If
yeah.
I'm a fucking idiot, I'm an absolute idiot. I don't think she's going to tell some things that I say to Bones. Of course she does. It's a boyfriend.
Actually, no,
Couples
I don't.
talk.
I know a lot about Jimmy that I've never told Bones.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's a lot of shit she
Yeah.
doesn't disclose. Some things she would.
Yeah, we just
Big
it depends
deal.
on the conversation.
I
mean, I'm not
fucking
gonna
know
just
that.
I don't
would
gossip to
assume it.
gossip. I don't gossip. It's just
No.
the fuck, man.
You just general conversation between a bloody boyfriend and a girlfriend. If you can't
Yeah.
get that through your fucking head, you got massives.
Well, and not just boyfriend and girlfriend, but you know, we're friends. We've
Well,
been
yous have
friends
been tight for over a year.
Yeah,
No,
over a
but
year.
Golden, what's
I've
confusing
known him
me?
for a year and a half.
What's confusing me is, Golden, is that you said you only shared it with Bones on your panel. Then later on, it's I sent some stuff to Shiva as well. I shared stuff with Shiva as well.
Because you
Okay.
accused her of shit on that panel. And she justified it to Shiva. It's not that hard to
but
piece it together,
so why didn't she say that when I asked her? Oh, is it?
Ugh.
So you only shared
Maybe
it
it
with
slipped her
Bones.
mind.
Well,
And
I
she's
was
like,
drunk.
"Oh,
by
yeah,
the way. I
I've
was
only shared
drinking,
it
and I
with
was
Bones."
very. Hold on a moment. not that I'm using this as an excuse or anything, but you know, I was drinking, and hold on a
Oh,
moment. I
lovely.
was
You're not
drinking,
using it as an excuse, but I
and
was thinking, okay.
no, I was drinking. I was very emotional, and I was pissed. Pissed. Okay.
Golden, I
So,
said a shit.
yeah.
I say a shitload of things in passing,
So because I
and
used
I
the
got
word
wanker
share
trolls
instead of
3 weeks
told,
later. Bring it up.
That's my vote.
You know,
okay,
Gold,
hold it
I've
against
got
me forever
yeah.
because I used
exactly.
the word share instead of told.
Golden, how many times you've been on a stream and you say something in passing, just a passing comment, and some fuckwit troll will bring it up 3 weeks later like it's absolute gospel that you meant it and everything, the whole world revolves around it. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? I don't even remember saying that shit. You know, who cares?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
look,
so
I don't really
just for
have.
clarification, I saw that option for hosting a poll, so I tried that, and yet I cannot cast my vote on that poll. So if I cannot cast my vote on this, I'm going to end this, and I'm going to go 100% on my take. And at that point, I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. Golden
That's a good question, Bones.
acceptable. But
Why did you delete your DMs, Tonkin, if you got nothing incriminating in there?
So I got to end
That's
this.
a good question,
I've already
Bones.
explained that enough times. I deleted DMs from about 5 different people at that time because I was severing contact with. It was only.
You didn't even
I
want me
thought I had
to
severed
read my
contact with Golden's
reply.
account completely.
But you didn't even want me to read my reply just a moment ago. It's like, what are you trying to hide?
Yeah, I know, because it's still private replies back to my conversation.
But you were sitting there up on Shiva's denying everything that you told me.
I was not.
And on my panel, you denied everything that you told me. So yes, you did.
I didn't know.
You have it. You're
I'm
doing it
saying- I'm
tonight.
saying
You're denying
you've got-
it. And now
what I
that because I'm telling you that I know what you said, and that
Yes,
you're going
you
to
know
call me
what
a
I said
liar
that-
on it.
Yeah, we say
well,
yes.
If I'm going to read or bring out at least my part of the conversation just to prove that no, I'm not lying. I know what the fuck you told me. Because in my replies you can clearly see that I am using part of what you told me in my reply. So that just to I one, so that you know that I hear you correctly and that I understand what you're saying to me. This is what a conversation is. A useful and a seeming conversation between two people.
Yeah,
How you
I know,
communicate
but
correctly,
the thing
in my
is,
opinion.
if you bring up my replies back to them,
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying no, you're getting it misconstrued and wrong actually on those
It
replies.
was there was a complete thread of a conversation that we went back and forth. So again, it doesn't hold
Yes,
water
back and
because
forth,
again,
back
my
and forth, yeah,
replies
because
are completely.
I thought you were getting things wrong
just
back
reading the
there.
replies. It looks like.
Yeah, reading replies you can misconstrue everything to what I was saying. Just reading one side of it, you can't actually see the whole side of things. You can make assumptions.
What the fuck?
So what I'm suggesting, Golden, is you said you've got screenshots of my replies. You go back and look at look at them yourself privately.
I'm cutting in and out because I'm on my phone.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, I've got to go because I'm waiting. I need to get some rest.
Yeah, me too.
Well, let's just agree. You think I'll string you along, and I could see you've took some things I've said the wrong way, and okay, you admit that you did lie when you first told me you weren't telling anyone.
I did not.
She said she
Stop
told
saying that.
Bones.
The fuck?
She,
Yeah, I know.
She said
Yes, I know.
said
And
that
only
from the very
Bones,
first
they
time,
said
Tonkin.
they shared it with Shiva. She said that now, but when I
there
first
goes.
asked her on the panel, she said no,
You
nothing.
keep saying it. Oh my god.
She
Anyway,
from
ridiculous.
day one,
Your line
the
is saying
first time I
honestly.
had a question asked and answered,
Oh,
she
fuck,
says
man.
she told Bones.
Yeah, I know. She said she keeps saying that now, but when I first asked her, it was no on her
Oh no,
panel.
I'm not.
It weren't until I was like, how How did Bird know? No, and I think the timeline was actually before. I think Bird's panel was the day after yours, actually.
Yeah, I was
The
like, Bird?
timeline.
I don't fucking know. I don't talk to Bird.
Yeah, I know, but Bird's panel was the day after that. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm gonna have to go.
Bad
All right,
Tonkin.
good night.
No, and bad Golden.
No, bad Tonkin.
Bad Golden for sharing private stuff as well. You-
Okay, well,
She
at
could have just
Tonkin
come
for
out.
lying.
She could have come out and told me.
How about that? Okay,
What?
well, don't lie.
I didn't hear.
Don't lie.
You
and
can't
Tonkin,
hear
if
have
you think a couple aren't
plain
going
and
to talk,
simple.
you're an idiot.
Yeah. Just understand that I am all about the First Amendment, and I try and give everybody the First Amendment right to say whatever the fuck they want to say. Certain shit will not be tolerated. Tonkin, you know I love you. You know I got respect for you. But I also have respect for a lot of other people. And when shit gets bad between two people I care about, I'm very hard pressed to choose sides. And I do my best to not choose sides. I'll be there for each because each has a valid point because they have difference of views. And that's just the way it is. Everyone has a different view of shit that's going on between them.
Yeah, I think I might have took some of the stuff Golden said the wrong way, and she took some of the stuff I said the wrong way.
And thank you for admitting that, Tonkin. Thank you for that.
I'm admitting it.
I don't know how she feels about that, but I appreciate you saying that you might have taken something the wrong way.
Yeah.
Whether she feels for that or not, whether she agrees with that or
wrong way, you know?
feels the same way, that's not here nor there because it's just you and I right now. But I do appreciate you for that. That is awesome. To me, that is awesome. And I appreciate you for that. Tonkin, thank you. Thank you for that.
Oh, anyway, I'm gonna have to go because it's getting way late now. I need to get some rest.
Jimmy.
Bad Jimmy.
Jesus
Not
Christ.
Anyway, Jimmy,
sorry.
what's all this lovey-dovey hearts and everything between everyone you've been doing lately?
Everyone fucking loves me, not like you. Get over it. Deal with it.
Okay, then. See you later, man. Hugs.
Hey, Tonkin, before you go, swing some hammers at Jimmy in the chat.
No, Tonkin likes the hammers. Tonic.
No, Tonic likes the hammers.
Tonic. I said it. I corrected myself.
I know,
Hugger,
and I didn't misspeak. I said, Tonkin, before you leave, swing some hammers at Jimmy. I knew.
Swing him
the
at
difference.
Tonkin, not at me. At Tonic, not at me.
Yeah, I'll just throw Jimmy some hugs instead.
I like hugs.
Oh, that might be good.
See, now deny being a baddie boy.
I'm definitely not a batty boy. You know
Well,
that.
you just wanted to hug me and show me your hammer. That's
I love it.
see, you can't.
I
You're
love
not.
you, Jimmy. You are funny.
This is what you do, and then you wonder why we call you a baddie boy.
I know, but I'm asking why you shedding the love with everyone else as well. So you might be a bit that way, no?
All the women love me. Get over it.
I'm not talking about women.
Well, Jimmy, apparently some men do also. Just
Of course
I'm
I
just
do.
saying.
I'm a good-looking bloke.
Jesus, John. Anyway, see you
Funny
later.
if
you
Greg
Greg
goes
loves
on
me?
YouTube, I swear to God, there's no lie about that.
What's that?
No, DFK, I'm influencing the community. Instead of everyone fucking at each other and blah, blah, blah. Say you love Doofy. Say you love fucking John Gull. Say it. Who cares? They say it back. It's put a smile on their face. Did it kill anyone? Did it hurt anyone? No. I'm going to say to Golden, g'day, darling, I love you, in chat. And I do it all the time. Do I not, Golden?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I've been noticing. You've been saying to
And
everyone,
she knows,
male, female,
oh,
and
look,
everyone.
there's Jimmy. He always gives me a
I'm
nice,
just asking that
friendly
question.
hello.
That's all.
She knows every time she sees me, this buffhead from Australia gives her a nice, friendly hello and a nice, warm welcome. Fucking shoot me for it.
Nah, you're right, you buffet. Anyway, I'm going to have to go.
You lot should try it. It'll make your day a lot nicer.
Do say hi to everyone.
Is buffhead like a
Buffhead.
territory term? Because I've never heard that before.
You are a buffhead, Dave. You're the perfect example of one.
Yeah, he's a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
A numbnuts, a buffhead, a shit for brains, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Phrase it how you want. Yeah. You do some dumb shit.
Well, no, I'm in America, and that's apparently an English
No.
term or an Aussie term. I've never heard it before, so
Just a
I was
term.
asking.
You're a kind man, but sometimes you're just too kind, and it gets you grief. I won't say trouble; it gets you grief.
Well, I could think of several other things that would happen to get me in the same position of being a buffhead.
Buff, not boof. Buffhead, so quick.
For fuck's sake.
Gold, what's wrong? You're tired.
Man, I'm really tired, yeah. I mean, exhausted.
Oh.
But I gotta get
Batty,
off
you got to
here anyway,
understand,
too.
Batty. I've known this woman nearly 2 years, and she's solid. There are assholes out there. She's not one of them.
Yeah, and
I
I
will
have
defend her.
no self doubts about Golden whatsoever.
No, absolutely none.
none.
I will defend this woman, no matter
Me
what.
too.
Yeah, I
Me
know.
too.
And okay, she might have told Bones. That's a couple thing. I don't see that as some massive betrayal.
Yeah,
No,
I know.
man.
If you don't get,
I just think
if
it's
you don't
weird.
get that couples
I've
talk,
just
you're
been
fucking
officially
kidding
a couple
yourself.
for 2 weeks, you know.
Yeah, and
I
this new
personally
channel,
went through that.
I just saw Bones in my chat earlier, and I saw he wasn't blue. I corrected that. He is now blue. Golden
And I don't
is
see
blue.
Golden doing anything out of in a malicious way, unless you piss her off. Then look out.
Well, yeah, if she's coming
That's
at you
nothing new,
vehemently
though. That's
for-
not a new
for
revel. That's not a
some issue
revelation.
you've done, yeah, I get that. But I've never seen her go out there with any sort of malicious intent going after like an innocent person. I've never seen that. And if I do, I will take precautionary measures, but I've never seen that to this point.
And
And
I've been
I'm
in this
still waiting for her
community
to
a
self-promote.
long time. I'm going on 3
Instead of,
years.
hold on a moment. I'm still waiting
Well,
for the day.
yeah.
Shut the
No.
fuck up and let me talk.
Oh, just because she doesn't speak like a pig like you and me
If I
doesn't mean
go,
good. Stay
if I
that way,
go in
Golden.
on someone, if I go in on someone, it's usually because I've taken just about enough of their shit,
And she will have
I
her
usually
evidence.
take a lot of it from them. I don't go after someone just on GP. I don't do
And
that
Golden
shit.
will have
Well,
her ducks
thank
in
God
a row.
my shit's only like close to
Dave
like
K?
skin deep.
Yeah, but she still might get things wrong.
Maybe, but she will have her ducks in a row. Look out. If she comes at you, she's going to have guns blazing. And I've seen her do it a lot of times. She will sit there and gather evidence before she opens her trap.
That's usually what I like to do. Yes.
Yeah, we love you, Golden.
At
least Jimmy and I do. At least
Hey,
Jimmy
Scotch.
and I do. Can't speak for society, can't speak for the world, but Jim and I love you.
Dave Carl, been in this community pushing 3 years now, and this is one of the few people I'll count on one hand. This is one of the few that I trust, no matter what.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to go.
And there's thousands in this community. It says a lot that I wouldn't trust. Hey, Batty.
As far as like YouTube being like a community, I totally 100% agree with that, Jimmy. I can count the people I trust from YouTube on less than one hand, or on one hand, and still have a whole lot of fingers left over. But I've never doubted Golden, ever.
Well,
And
maybe two hands. I'm just saying. Maybe I've been a bit harsh, but a lot of people I trust, a lot I don't. But I've got no doubt with this one.
But I've never had any doubts on Golden, not one.
And You ask her. Her and I have had some bloody fights. We don't agree on everything.
Oh,
We don't
well,
agree on
listen,
everything, do we? Do we go? We don't agree on everything.
No. Mm-mm,
We had
no.
a fighting voice couple of weeks ago.
I've had outside influences or other people on YouTube try and tell me that Golden has said this about me. She said that. She said this derogatory. She said that derogatory. I have not heard it,
What?
and they were
Oh,
unable to
wow.
show proof. So it was, as far as I'm concerned,
No,
it's
let 'em
false allegations.
Mm.
If you want to tell me that somebody is saying whatever about me, show some proof. Put the proof out there. Short of that,
Please,
you're
I'd
trying
like to know what I said
somebody
about you.
unjustly and trying to show somebody in a bad light. And I'm not
JFK,
about
go
that.
one better. Go one better. Just ignore it. They're gonna fucking talk shit. They're gonna talk shit.
Mm-hmm.
No amount of proof's gonna change their mind.
Mm.
You can't please everyone.
Well, if they're going to say that she did this,
Did you do it?
then
Do you know yourself in your heart that you did it?
bring video evidence.
That's
What are
no.
you
That's
talking
the
about?
bottom line.
Oh, well, she said this about you. Bring the video evidence. Put the video evidence right there in my face, and then I will judge for myself.
DFK.
Because no,
I was
Mm.
accused.
they could bring up like another person's panel, and stock accounts can get in there. They can show the same avatar,
Mm-hmm.
and it can be in chat. But unless I hear it from her voice, which I will know, you cannot duplicate her voice. In chat, yeah, you can show the same avatar and you can say whatever the fuck ever, because a lot of people have that capability. I'm
Look
not.
at the video Bird did on me a week or two back.
But unless I hear it from her,
Did you
I'm not
hear me
gonna
what I
believe
just
it,
said there?
period.
Did you hear what I just said? Did you see the accusation Bird made against me 2 weeks ago?
You killed your wife?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I had a panel close to that time, and
Connie said the same fucking thing in a Discord to me.
all right. Well, see, like I said, that's why I asked that, and that's not
That's the
like
most
something I was
heinous lot of
saying.
shit you can say to a person.
Yeah, and I
And
had
I
a
let the
panel,
community handle it.
I had a panel
I didn't
close to
say a
that
fucking
time,
word.
and that screen name came up in my chat, so that is a blocked user. That user is blocked. If that user tries to come in there with that same screen name, they're not going to be able to do anything
I let the
because
community
I
hang them.
was offended by that.
DFK, I let the community hang them. I didn't have to do a fucking thing. And because I know my heart, I didn't do it. Everyone who knows me knows that's just shit. And I had a lot of people stick up for me. And I let them go. And I thank them all for it.
Well, you're welcome. I did not appreciate that. And actually, Jimmy, there were, I think, like 3 or 4 that came into that panel that night that got blocked for something anywhere close to that.
Funny though, it'd be interesting to see them under the pump and see how they handle it. That's always interesting.
Yeah, and you know,
Because I saw who crumbled. I made a very sly passing comment in reply. A couple of days later, I thought about it, and I saw who crumbled, and it wasn't me.
Golden, I say something. I don't have you muted.
No, we can't.
Say anything, Golden Eyes. Say anything.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah,
now
we
we
can.
can.
Hello.
Hello, we
that's
can hear
weird.
you.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Can you
all
hear
right.
us?
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
We're good now. I don't know what happened. That was
I don't
weird.
know either. YouTube glitch, StreamYard glitch.
Anyway.
No, but there's certain screen names that come up in my channel on my panels, and
Oh,
I
they're
know
funny. Some of them are
automatically
really good. Some of the trolls are brilliant. You got to let them troll. Let people have fun. Who cares?
What
Yeah,
now?
but-
Some
But
troll
certain-
names are really funny.
Yeah, but certain ones that come up there and just by the name, they're totally derogatory, and
Oh.
I don't agree with that.
That's the nature of the beast.
Yeah, but
Oh,
coming up with
God.
the screen name, stock account, Jimmy killed his wife.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm not going to
I'll
allow
tell
that.
you.
Oh,
I'll tell you who
It's
I
not
feel
nice.
for.
That's over the line.
DFK, I'll tell you who I feel for.
mm.
Is what Andy's going to cop in the next whatever.
You
And
need
probably
to get
B
your
too.
get you a Nightbot set up so you can put in your rules. Rules. If you're planning on doing panels like this,
Hey, God, I'm
it's sad
worried
that you
about what
have to even
Andy.
put them up. Fucking bunch of goddamn adults
Yeah.
that need to be told what's
Exactly.
what should
It's
be,
ridiculous.
you know, what's right and what's wrong. Fuck.
I'm going to feel for Andy and B
Mm.
in the next coming weeks what they're going to cop with the names and shit like that.
So anyway, I'm sorry. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm going to bounce too, DFK. I don't know if you're going to kick on.
Fuck.
You
You
know,
go to bed, Golden. See
I
you, darling.
understand people are tired that life happens to everybody, that they got their shit they got to do for the weekly grind.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, Jimmy, anytime.
Cheers,
Serious,
buddy.
serious,
See
any
you,
fucking
see you,
time.
darling. See you, chat.
Hey, Jimmy, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for taking time out of your day to come visit DFK. That's always appreciated. Golden Eyes, you know I love you.
Thanks, Jimmy.
People try and talk bad about you. I'm not going to have any of it unless they can show proof.
That's okay.
I wish the best for everybody. I really do, and that's wholehearted. And at this point, even
I know
though
you do.
Andrew and I have had this falling out, I still feel for him. I really do. And if there's a way that I can help him that I'm capable of doing, I'm damn sure going to do that too. I mean, there's no long-lived hostility on my part.
Yeah.
Absolutely none. I'm going to get hostile at certain points in time with anybody and everybody, or pretty much everybody, but it's going to be a short time. The hostility is going to pass. I'm going to get over it. I'm going to move on and try and make shit right. And I mean, that goes for everybody. I was against 702 for a long time. And I mean a long time. I was against
You
702.
can't hear me again.
Oh, I can hear you. I heard you just now. You still there? Are you still there? Hello?
Oh, fuck.
I don't know. What the fuck?
DFK.
I hear you.
Hello.
I hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, I hear you. Can you hear me? I see your bubble. I see my bubble. So both our
Okay.
microphones are working. Are your speakers working? Holy crap. Remove. Add. Does that work? Can you hear me now?
Can you
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I've never stopped hearing you.
So weird.
Can you hear me now? Remove one more time. Give it like 10 seconds. Can you hear me now?
I don't know. This is weird. You can't hear me.
Can you hear me, Golden?
Yeah, I can
Oh,
hear
can you
both
hear
of
me now?
you, but I can't hear any. You guys can't hear me, so this is weird. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
we can hear you, Golden.
Oh, you can hear me now?
We've
going
heard
on
you.
with this
You
thing?
apparently couldn't
I
hear
don't
us.
normally use my phone.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Holy
Oh
fuck.
my god. Jesus Christ.
No,
Okay.
I remember back when 702 and I had a big
Alright.
falling out. Yeah, I remember back to that.
I don't know what
and
happened, DK, but then I just couldn't hear you anymore. You were in the middle of
Yeah.
talking, and then I couldn't hear you.
but that bridge got built,
But
and 702 and I
I'm gonna
702
get
and
off
I
of
are
here because I'm really
we're
tired. I
fucking
shouldn't
awesome
even
right now. There's no quality
be
between
up
myself
here.
and 702.
But just wanted to make
So
this all clear with you. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Can't be
DFK,
heard.
can you
That's
hear me?
awesome.
Or you?
I hear
on?
you. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Because I don't hear him now.
Can you hear me?
This is so weird. I hate using my phone to stream. I went through this shit a long time ago. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
When I didn't have anything, but when I first started streaming with people, just going on other panels,
Golden eyes.
I was
Can you
using my
hear me?
phone, and I went through this exact same things. I have a feeling it's just the phone streaming with an
Okay.
iPhone.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. And then when I started doing my own
Can you
panels,
hear me now?
I
Can
can
you
hear you
hear me
now.
Can you
I
hear
can
me
hear
now?
you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes,
For fuck's
I've
sake.
heard you the
Okay.
whole time.
Okay.
All right,
Oh,
so
okay.
I guess
Yeah.
we're having like a StreamYard glitch. Tonka's probably going to be next because it's going to seem to run down through the cast of characters.
No, I think it's from my phone. That's what I was just explaining. I think it's just because I'm on a phone. When I started doing panels, I was on a phone, and I used to go through the same thing. And then I finally, I think it was like February. It took me about 6 months to buy a new laptop, and that's when I started doing my own live streams, like July of last year, I believe it was. And so yeah, I didn't have that problem anymore after I
Yeah.
started using my laptop. Yeah.
Golden, can I just
BYH OMFG.
I don't hate you as a person. I actually like you, and you are interesting, you are funny, you are smart in it. It's just
Oh, she's definitely smart.
yeah.
See, this is what I was
I
saying.
do
It's
think
like,
you've got a few things wrong from what I was saying, and the time we was chatting together, yeah, I was a bit upset with what was going on, and it got to the stage where I realised that it was hurting Shelley a lot, and it was hurting everyone. So that's why I stopped everything and put it down, and it's not the same now. I'm just saying.
well, before I got to this point to where I was like just like off on my own, I was involved in another channel, and they would talk bad about this person, that person, and the person they were talking bad about would change on any given day. And they got to the point where they were talking bad about 702. Used to be, well, now it's late night with 702. But
I did.
702 and I had a falling out for a very long time, and it got bad. I mean, shit was being put out there, and it was like really derogatory. And I built the bridge because I was like the basis of it, for what everybody else was putting out. But 702 and I are good.
Hey, bless your heart.
702 and I are really good. We are really good. Everybody talks about building bridges, and I really had a problem with one channel host saying that he was about building bridges. And
not
I brought up 702, and he says,
Sorry.
"Well, no, that's not a bridge that needs to be built."
I think bridges need to be built between people who don't really have like her being used and manipulated to go after other people to further someone else's agenda. That I totally agree with. I think that, if there's some sort of misunderstanding because they've been manipulated or led to believe something that maybe really isn't going on or happening.
Exactly.
And they're using other people to go after, like tools of some sort to go after other people for attention, whatever the fuck their reason is. It's obviously their agenda. Now, absolutely, I think that those bridges need to be built.
But Cindy and I did not talk for a very long time. There was a very long period of time that her and I didn't talk because outside influences told us both from her side, my side. They told us we should not talk. But Cindy and I have done a lot of talking behind our outside influences, and her and I are we are good. We are good. We are absolutely fucking good. And I love 702.
Excuse me.
She at least
When it
tolerates
comes
me,
down to people treating me like
as do
shit, though,
you.
however, DFK, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. When it comes down to somebody treating me like shit and using me as some sort of a tool to go after someone else and not really realizing that I'm being used, but when I do realize that, or I do realize that I'm being treated like shit because I have taken it for quite some time. I'm sorry, I'm not going to keep going back to over that. You're not going to catch me on their panel. You're not going to catch me in their streams. I'm actually just going to cut them off. I do this in my real life. I don't just do this on the internet. If someone fucks me over, they're gone. They're done. I don't have time for that shit. I'm not going to fuck with you. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm cutting you off. I'm not calling you. I'm not doing any of that shit. I won't address you ever. But you want to come at me with some bullshit, best believe I'll be ready. But I'm not going to take the shit anymore. I did all that before. And now I'm done.
Yeah, and I don't blame you for that. I made a mistake back in like my junior high school days. There was a gal at school I was going to, and everybody was telling me that she was just like this horrible person. And I had quite a few interactions with this gal. And then everybody started telling me all this shit that she's bad. She's bad news. There's no good that can come from that. So I outcast this person, and I live to regret it to this day. I actually do. So I've learned, don't let your opinion, your personal opinion, be influenced by outside opinions. Judge people on what you see, not what you hear. Judge them on what you see. And that gal,
oh, hell yeah. I agree with that.
Anything wrong by me.
I agree with that.
At any point.
I agree with that.
So
There's a lot of people on YouTube.
Yeah. They speak ill about people.
Sorry.
And I see this on panels all the time where the panel host gets on there and they speak ill of somebody, or they will have guests on their panel that speak ill of somebody. Well, that part you can't control. You can't control it. People are going to have their opinions. But no matter what somebody says about somebody, I don't give a shit. They may be valid. They might have a valid point in their opinion, but their opinion or what they feel is not going to affect how I feel about that person. Case in point, and I mean this is an absolute case in point. So many panels, so many of them speak very, very ill of Shelley. It just happens. That does not change my opinion of her. And it never fucking will. Ever. I don't care what they say. This is someone that has been to my house. I have my opinion of Shelley, and I don't give a fuck what anyone says about her. It's not going to change my opinion of her. I have my opinion. My opinion is my opinion and mine alone, and I'm going to own that shit. Right or wrong, I'm going to own it. If somebody wants to speak ill of her on an open panel, go ahead. I will jump in there and I will defend her based on my opinion of her, and it might be the unpopular opinion of said panel, but I'm still going to speak it because I'm going to base my opinion on my opinion alone.
Okay.
Just like if somebody comes up on my panel and they want to speak ill about Golden Eyes, I'm going to have the same reaction. I'm going to base my opinion on just my opinion. Whether it's popular or unpopular, whether it gets me put up on a cross in praise or whether it gets me put up on a cross being crucified, I don't care. My opinion is going to be my opinion. And you put me on that cross for whichever distinction, that's up to you. I've got no interpretation on that. But I will stand vehemently behind my friends. Golden is a friend, Shelly is a friend, Tonkin is a brother, and it's going to be the same fucking deal, no matter which way it goes. And I don't care what anybody's opinion is to offer insight into that. I'm going to base my opinion based on my interactions. I don't care what yours were. That's irrelevant to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can say, oh, this person just uses people. Great, that's your opinion. That happened to you. Sorry, so sad about your luck. But I'm going to base my opinions on just what I see from that person, not without outside influences.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add something to that, and then I gotta go. Really, your idea of friendship and my idea of friendship are completely two different things. Just saying.
Yeah,
I would never call somebody. I would never call someone a friend that says the shit that she said about you and other people. Sorry, just wouldn't do that. If I'm gonna say some horrible things about somebody, I'm not gonna in that same breath call them my fucking friend. Just saying. With that being said, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm fucking tired.
Golden,
And
can I just get one thing straight with you? Because you did try to imply that shit. Like I had feelings for shit, like romantic feelings for Shelley, but I never ever have. Right? Just get that straight.
I implied that. That.
Well,
I implied that. No, Shelley implied that. I never did. That was Shelley who started that shit.
Shelley never implied that I had romantic feelings.
She said that you
her.
were obsessed with her.
No.
She said that you were obsessed with her.
No,
you drew her naked.
Well, that was
which actually in Discord she was laughing about with her friends. She actually liked it. She thought it was a bit funny.
Yeah,
but
I know,
she liked the
exactly,
drawing,
because,
and then
yeah.
afterwards, but then all of a sudden she changed her opinion because she had to call you were a stalker at that point. So now she had to. Oh, that's weird. You were weird. That you would draw pictures of her. Oh my God, that's so weird.
You know how it goes.
Oh God, no, I don't.
If enough people say something, people begin to think it's true.
Okay, so what? She can't think for herself? Fuck that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't buy it. But if you want to buy it, you can. Yeah. I'm just not going to. If it makes you feel good to think that she's been being manipulated into believing something else about you, then okay, fine, whatever.
But again, you were saying I was being manipulated.
That's something you need to be. That's something that you need to be comfortable with.
Manipulated because of it. I was never.
Sweetheart.
That was never on the cards, never on the table. Never.
All right.
Sweetheart.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
DFK. I can hear you. Mm-hmm.
All right. I refer to you. I call you sweetheart, and that's like a title that I give like my daughters and younger. Okay, so if anybody wants to miss me,
yes, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, you can have your field day. But here's the thing, and I'd already said what I just got done saying before I went to the bathroom. That does not exclude anybody. So
Lucy, that's exactly why.
I'm going to pose this to you. Do you have any video or audio proof of Shelley speaking ill of me?
Contest that, by the way. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
What?
What I said about me basing my opinions on just what I see.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying that Shelley has spoken ill of me. Do you have any video or audio proof of that? Because I have not seen it.
Okay. DFK, come on. There's plenty of people out there who have seen it and heard it. She did it on her panels nightly for months. Come on.
Okay, I guess I was oblivious to all of it.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. But again,
Okay.
you know, she takes her streams down and stuff too. So, but I'm sure somebody out there has shit recorded and whatever, right? Again, and behind the scenes saying shit about your home and, you know, but like Jimmy said, you admitted to saying certain things, and so I don't fucking know. Again, I don't know. This is some twisted, you know, fucked
Yeah,
up
it,
ass
it's
relationship you guys
the
have.
make
So
believe
I don't
world
know.
of YouTube.
Yeah, I just don't understand why people keep going on and on about it all the time. It's done.
Why
It's happened. It's in
people
the
keep
past.
going
Now.
on and on about it?
It's in the
Why do
past.
people keep going on and on about it? I'm not the one who's bringing it up. You might want to bring that up to Shelly then, because she's the one that keeps bringing shit up in fucking Discord.
I don't know because I'm not in her Discord.
Mm. And with the trolling and, you know, she started that shit with me months ago. And like, again, I didn't have a clue what the fuck was going on or why she would do it. And then she admitted to doing it on Cindy's panel, using sock accounts to troll me for whatever fucking reason, because I never did anything to her, never said anything to her. And then when I found out that she was talking to or seeing Bones, then it all, oh, now I know why. Because she was feeling some type of way about me, for whatever reason. I don't fucking know. And but yeah, no, me and Bones were not talking while they were talking. He was actually committed to that part of it. He wasn't talking to me. She was very adamant about him not talking to me and not wanting to be my friend at all, actually.
Yeah, just like
Because
Bozo
she was
has.
insecure. Yeah. Some insecurity. I don't fucking know. Look, I don't have those problems, so I'm not gonna don't worry about me going after anybody in that regard. Like if he talks to other people, women in particular, I'm confident in my relationship with him to be okay with that. So yeah.
Holy fuck! I just got like a text message from CFW that was timed 2 hours ago, saying she can't find my channel.
Wow.
Wow, notifications are fucking quick, aren't they?
I don't think I have CFW's number. I think I had it, but I think I accidentally deleted it when I was deleting other numbers.
Had I gotten that right at the time, as opposed to like 2 hours later, I would call. But 2 hours later, well, I don't know where she's at in her schedule and stuff and what she's got going on. So I'm not sure if I dare call her. Oh crap! Fucking confusing.
Well, but basically, just send her your link to your channel so she can come on later or another time. That's all. I know she wanted to come on now, but just send it to her so she can come on another time, innit?
All right. Good night, DFK. I gotta go. All right. I should have been gone a long time ago. I've said bye like 4 times already. Jesus.
Yeah, it's okay. I think Bones is here, or he's at least lurking. Hey, Bones, when you hear me call Golden Sweetheart, please don't take offense to that.
You're not gonna trip off that. It's okay.
There's nothing there. It just is what it is. That's like, I consider it like an affectionate term, but nothing overstepping any sort of bounds. I call my daughter sweetheart. I never call a love interest sweetheart, ever. I've never done that. ever.
Okay, DFK.
All right,
we get it.
Okay.
All right. Good night or good morning or whatever.
Good day, everybody. Wherever you're at in your world.
All right.
Whatever
Bye, guys.
it is to you. Good night,
right,
sweetheart.
bye. Good night.
Sleep good. Sleep good. Don't set your laundry room on fire. again. Wow.
Uh,
Well, this was actually a pretty interesting show.
yeah,
I'd love
pretty
to be,
much.
I would love to be able to schedule some of the shit that came up. That'd be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. But
All right.
this is inherently just a shit show. Kind of hard to schedule shit because you never know when it's going to happen. It just presents itself and you run with it.
Yeah, well, DFK, I'm going to have to go as well, mate, because it is way late for me.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time, Tonkin. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody in chat, everybody that came up on the panel, thank you very much. I damn sure appreciate each and every one of you. Rogue Nightmare, glad you stopped by. Glad you came up on the panel. You left. Going to come back. It's all good. Life happens. I get that. No apologies necessary for any of that. That is just the shit show that's called life. And we'll give you that. And it's all good. No bad feelings whatsoever. Again, everybody, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for coming to see DFK. Appreciate each and every one of you. You all have a great day. Love you all. Bye-bye.